All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome Hava Free Poker, starting right in just a few minutes. My name is Eric. I am your host tonight for game number one at least. We are about to get started. We have a bunch of people sitting down. It's a free poker tournament every Sunday night, Hava, Stuart, Florida. And we're going to give you a quick rundown of what's going on and who will be here. We will have 10 players. We may have more. They'll be joining us as the game is going. And we're going to start off. Usually we start with 1,500 chips. However, if you're here on time, you do get an extra 500 chips. So I believe everyone will have 2,000 chips. I want to put an asterisk by there. And the asterisk is that I reserve the right to change that in case I'm not right. Blinds are at a structure where they start 25-25. They'll go up every 10 minutes. To 25.50, and then they'll double every 10 minutes. The winner will get a $25 gift card to Hava. There's no cost to entry, no fees, no services, no processing, just pure poker. They're signing up right now. And let's take a look. We got Tasso, that's seat Tasso in the red. That's seat number 8. So we're going to go around the table. We've got Makani in seat number 1. Let's take a look. That's Makani in seat number 1. That's Ellie will be in seat 2, which is next to her. That is, we'll get all these people. That's Georgia in seat number 4. I'm going to go switch that camera, so we'll be back in just a second. Hang on one moment. All right, we got the camera adjusted over there. That's McConnell in seat number 1. That's the dog also with him. That's Georgia in seat in between seat 4 and 5. That's Tasso. We got Zoe will be sitting next to him. Rob will be over there as well. They're sorting their chips right now. They're getting this thing started. Okay, that means Georgia will be in seat number 6. That's Dan in seat number 5. He's not there yet. They're all getting their drinks on. Hava is a kava bar. You can get your kava drinks, your whatever drinks, and have a good time. It's alcohol-free, drug-free. So if you're into that, that's great. But we do have a lot of herbal teas, kavas, coffees, some Delta drinks. You know, the huge. It is 8 p.m. on Sunday night, so we'll be getting started in just a moment. That's me stalling for time. No reason. I'll turn up the sound on the floor so we can hear what they're talking about. That's McConney talking to the dog. You can hear the sound of the chips rumbling, and I'll be back in a moment.
Maya's birthday?
Yeah, it is your birthday.
All right,
I'm so sorry. I thought we were still waiting for 2 people. My apologies. 7 human years. realized until someone reminded me that it was my uncle's birthday who passed away, and we had the same name.
True. At least a pup cup.
Like everyone else.
We want the pup cup. Right? Pup cup?
There was one day we were like out. I went to make my coffee and we were out of like milk or cream or whatever.
We're having an
And I knew we had whipped cream.
Come here a second. What is on her shirt?
And I put like whipped cream in my cup.
Steelers!
She came running.
Which state is this?
Yeah, it's not. It's like Michigan or something.
That is weird.
Michigan.
That's Michigan. There's not maybe. That's definitely Michigan.
Sorry, I don't know if you could play.
So here's the thing. Rob,
Give it to you, alright, father.
Rob and
funny joke.
Tasha
Michigan
went back to
Steelers.
Delaware and they're like dead of
Hunter, you
winter.
playing?
We're like Florida.
I'm just checking it out right now.
Florida thin now, right?
Hunter,
And
come play.
they went to like Goodwill and bought a bunch of hoodies and you wore it for like a month.
What happened? That was made in
Hey,
China.
hey,
They're like,
realize-
Play with us.
we'll put the state there.
Sit right
Look,
there.
Yeah,
Michigan.
sit here.
Steelers.
That's
Where
your
anybody
man.
realized that it
Alright, is this your dog?
This is
No, somebody said it to
Kiwi?
Daddy.
Kiwi.
Kiwi. Awesome. How old is Kiwi?
Almost
Kiwi, you're
two.
fully grown?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I have your giantest cousin ever on the table.
pretty
Yeah,
much.
your third cousin of enormous size.
She just had sicklings, and they were bred with the toy poodle. So.
Okay, we figured this out. We got our people set. Our transition team is ready. That's Ellie. Ellie's over in seat number 2. Let me see if I get a better view. That's Ellie. She's on the top of your screen. We've got Dan. Dan's in the hoodie over there next to Georgia on the left, followed by Zoe. And after Zoe, that's Rob and Tasso. So we have, Hunter's going to be playing. Matthias will be here. We got 9 people ready to start the tournament.
Let's go.
Let's do it. Hand number 1 starts right now.
Please remember to purple your cup. Did you sign our waiver? I think you've done it before, haven't you? Alright, I don't think so. That's okay.
Please remember to birch.
Wait, why am I signing a waiver?
Yeah.
Because you're on
I
camera.
forgot. Your burps got brought up in conversation the other day. What was it, yesterday?
And remember to put your cards on the purple so the red.
They were like,
Alright.
George is so
Yeah, I
funny
haven't done that
because
in
you're just
yet.
sitting there and everyone's doing shit, and then all of a sudden you hear, bleh.
All right, here we go. Hands out. Tia cards are dealt in. We are good to go right now. McConaughey's going to, he's got the ace jack suited. Now Hunter's got the 9-6 suited. They're both in hearts, so that can cause a problem. I know Hunter's fairly new to the game, but this is a free poker tournament. So McConaughey raised it to 100. Hunter made the call. Zoe's going to fold the ace-2 suited for 100 chips. That's okay. That she's going to play a little tighter this game than I'm used to at this type of tournament, but that usually is a good sign. Someone who's tighter usually lasts longer in these types of tournaments, and the people go throwing their chips out. You can see Tasso's out with the queen 9, and just the 2 of them are in. Let's see what the flop brings us. An ace, so McConaughey takes the early lead. 1 heart, which is probably good for Hunter.
He said a lot of things that
And let's see what's going on. McConaughey's on the signing the paperwork right now with the hoodie on the left, and that's Hope. Hope is Hunter over there, so let's see what happens. McConaughey makes a $75 bet. Hunter's out, and that's hand number 1. McConaughey picks it up and takes the early lead.
What moves? Oh, your last one. What's your last response?
well,
That side.
I married a Anglo-Saxon.
This is awkwardly shared.
Everything working okay?
Got an angle.
Awkward.
Working great.
Alright, 25,
By the way, it's always okay to say white dude. White, vanilla, white bread dude. Doesn't matter.
He's not.
He's got like Irish. and-
Whatever. No, that's white. That's still white dude.
Yeah.
Anything Western European, that's just white dude. Different accent.
25. Tasso, 25. 808.
Yes.
I don't like being generalized like that.
That's too bad. You're a white dude.
Blind.
That's the
Blinds are still 25-25,
Alright, please remember to purple your cards.
and Ellie's under the gun. She takes a look at her king 3 and tosses it away.
Sometimes if you're lucky, it sits for little my old dog, my parents' dog, he was like that, but he would sleep
Georgia folds the ace-queen suited. Rob picks up pocket queens. I got a text message where I'd wonder, how does she fold the ace-queen suited? How much did he bet that she folds ace-queen suited? What just happened right there? I need to see a replay. You guys are lucky you could watch it on YouTube or Twitch. You could hit rewind for a second because something did not make sense right there. Ace-queen suited. Some people would fight to the death with it. So let's see what goes on after. Hand number 3 is starting right now.
The odds. So if you have ace queen and you're against a pair of jacks, like 2 under.
But not 2 under, I'm saying matching the queen. The queen's match. So
It's about 70-30.
I only have the ace or the clubs at that point.
It's probably a little less. Like if like say it was ace 10 versus queens, you probably have a little bit more that way. But if you have ace queen versus queen specifically,
you're just
then
you're
it's probably
removing
less.
the trip 10 from the equation. Where
exactly.
If it was
It's
anybody
70-30
else,
if you have a pair in between the 2 cards.
if it was anybody else, I call. But my husband re-racing, like I know that he doesn't normally do that.
You know, yeah, you also.
Would you have ace queen?
No, that's why
So it's 25-25. Dan puts in the call.
put them on anything because they just don't know what.
Zoe makes the call with queen 10 suited. Rob follows suit, tosses out.
That's what I'm saying.
McConaughey checks it down. So does Ellie. And let's see the 3 cards of the flop cam.
It's harder here because anyone could have anything.
Yeah. That's what I said.
Oh, an ace, a queen, a 10, 1 club.
I mean, if that would have came out, I would have lost.
So Ellie goes ahead and bet 75. Dan makes the call. Zoe's got 2 pair. Let's see if she raises. She does. She raises to 175. Rob's got an open ender, so he makes the call. Ellie makes the call. Dan makes a fold, a nice tight fold on behalf of Dan. And the turn,
For ace queen versus queens?
is a king, and Rob picks up a straight. Dan would have had 2 pair, but that doesn't help her. Zoe should probably realize she's in trouble right now. Rob goes ahead, puts the bet in. Rob's got the nuts right now, although Zoe's got the straight flush draw.
right? You think you have a winner?
She has to. Please call. I demand that you call, Zoe.
Cup and straw.
What about it?
It sticks. You should be like
Ellie's out, and Zoe.
instead of having like a walkie-talkie.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you should do like the old school like.
Yeah.
Zoe's going to make the call. Zoe has to make. I'm about to text her and make the call.
Speaking with that.
No. Give her those back.
He's right behind.
He said give her those back.
Someone. You fold a jack? Someone in prison. 2 people in jail. Florida people.
Florida people?
They got pregnant without ever
Actually, I think I had the jacket I'm not sure.
because of saran wrap.
I did something illegal and said, give her those cards back, Zoe. You have a straight flush draw. You got to take it. A royal flush draw. But she came out ahead where she didn't lose that many chips, so we're okay, and we're going to keep on going. This is a good game. If you ever are around and you want to play some poker and you have maybe you don't have a lot of experience and you don't want to spend a lot of money, so it's a free poker tournament, you really get that experience without it digging deep into your pocketbook or wallet. How about in your wallet? Keep in your wallet. That's what I'm saying.
What is it called when you visit, conjugal visit? Is it not it?
Yeah, it was like there's way too many going, and I was
Wrapped it
like
up in like a Ziploc
trying to
bag.
process what she
Gave it to her.
That's what I figured it was. Yeah. Smuggling some sperm in. Talking about smuggling sperm.
artificial.
This is a very.
It's a $500 million industry.
Mike, this is going to be $1 billion industry.
So here we go right now. Hunter's got the 9-7, goes ahead, makes the call. Dan does with the suited ace. Georgia calls. Zoe's out. Rob going for a set mining right over there, trying to pick up the final 2. He doesn't know that Dan has one. Tasso makes the raise with the king jack.
I think Connie's right, and I'm done with this big brother stuff. Would you raise?
Ellie calls. Ron Hunter makes the call. Dan's going to throw in the chips as well.
Yeah.
He's going for more chips? Is he going for more chips?
50 to me, right?
Dan makes a 4-bet. No, Dan makes a 3-bet. Dan 3-bets to 475. He's going to put the pressure on everybody else. Rob makes the call, and so does Tasso. Ellie tosses her ace-10, which was actually ahead at the moment, and Hunter with the 9-7 tosses in the call as well. It'd be neat if an ace-2 shows up. Dan would think he's in the lead, but will not be. Here we go. The flop comes down. Jack 3-9 puts Tasso in the lead, gives Hunter second pair. Hunter goes ahead and makes the bet for 100. Dan could thinking about making the call. You can see him holding the chips right there. Is he going for all? Is he going for the bluff? He's going for the all-in bluff. That's what happens when you play for free. You get to make those all-in bluffs. Rob's got 925 to call. He does not. Tasso is in the lead at the moment, and he's thinking about it. He folds Hunter all in to make the call. Now, Hunter doesn't play a lot. He makes the call. And Dan's got 2 outs. Ouch. Tasso folded the jack, and Hunter makes the call with second pair.
He had already put 100 in. So that count is short 100. So you just need 100 more. So whenever you bet, it assumes that that bet is no longer part of your stack, what it shows. Yeah.
How do you go? Well, I mean, I guess it makes sense. Yeah, I know, I get it.
So Dan will have a few chips left after he loses, unless he picks up one of the 2 aces. He can't pick up running 2s because Rob folded 2 of them. He can't get a straight. He picks up the ace, and Dan doubles up right there. The ace comes, the 2-outer binks it on the turn, and he takes the early lead for 3,850 chips, doubling the second place guy, and he takes an early lead in the tournament. There you go, Dan.
I'm getting up. Find the differences in the 2 pictures.
Today, Hava tomorrow. Oh, yes, I did.
I'm starting from the top, so I don't know what's going on. You guys also are you joining?
She joined now.
Here, nah, yeah. Through the
Yeah,
vent.
it makes more sense for her. Well, whatever. She had to beat 2 hands. But, I mean, she's not logged in yet, so.
What's your name?
Cards are getting shuffled. Hand number 5, taking ground. Hunter is out of the tournament. Our first man down. That leaves 8 people left. Penelope is joining us right now. Penelope's parents are here, so she's allowed in underage. So there you go. She's the youngest 21-year-old we have.
You roll it up almost like a cigarette.
All right, chips are being distributed, cards are being shuffled, and it's time for hand number 5.
Yeah, move your chips behind your card.
So it's 25-50 at this point. George is under the gun with King 6.
Computer mic.
And this slot has a
George is with the gray shirt on the left. Tosses the King 6. Zoe's up. No good. Rob's got the King Queen suited. He takes the raise. No, he makes the call for 50. Penelope trying to go pro in this game. Folds the Queen 9. Hits McConney. Doesn't play the aces. The ace 8, which is fine. Ellie takes the 10-2 and tosses it away as well. Scratch that. McConney does take a raise. He takes the ace and raises. Matthias folds the pocket sevens, and Dan folds the ace five. So he'll be playing king, queen versus ace eight. The ace eight is actually favored, although sometimes ace eight's a tricky hand to play because you don't even know if you're ahead when you catch an ace. But there are the two of them. Rob makes the call. The flop comes out. Clear those cards out of the way so we can see what happens with the flop. Man, this announcer's talking a lot. A 6, an 8, a 4, 3 hearts for McConney. It takes his lead to 83%. It gives Rob 4 outs because the king, queen of hearts are now no good. Rob takes a check. McConney looks down. He's got top pair, top kicker, and the flush draw. He bets 250. Rob realizes that's no good. McConney picks up 325 more chips. And McConney moves into second place. Dan with a big, big lead, still hanging on to it. And by hanging on, I mean crushing with it.
I don't think I answered any of that stuff, and I never will. What's your favorite hand? What do you say all day long?
So Zoe in the Steeler Michigan jersey will be under the gun right now. Matthias will be on the button. Matthias is in the yellow. Cards are going out.
You put the cards on it together or separately?
Computer.
So Zoe made the call with the ace-5. Rob took a raise to 200. Tasso makes the call. Tasso doesn't make the call. He bets to 400. Matthias is out. Dan's out. Georgia's out. Zoe, ace-5's no good for her. And now it's Rob versus Tasso. Teacher versus student. Legend versus master. That's his dad, by the way. So we got 7 and 2 kings. Tasso's got it locked up. There is no way for Rob to win at this point. It says that. Oh, because he folded. All right, I guess ace he could take. But that doesn't matter because Rob's out. Tasso picks up 525 more chips. It puts Tasso in third place. Gets him back to even. We should make him talk about something interesting so we could hear them and not the loudmouth announcer. But hey, what you gonna do? All right. Rob, under the gun with the jack-8, does make the call. Penelope realizes it's her turn, looks at her cards, and I assume she puts the chips in. She gets out of the way. Oh, no, she does. She calls. Ellie's out. Matthias with the king, queen offsuit, goes ahead, throws some chips into the middle, and makes it 125. Dan's got the suited connector, so he calls. Georgia's out. Zoe's going to 3-4 offsuit in the garbage. Rob makes the call anyways. It's up to Penelope. She made the call. I see she thinks she should call again.
That's disgusting. But I'm saying.
Is that on like a Sunday?
Friday.
Friday? Thank God, is it like super late?
Hang out and talk? Or are you going to play? Well, Jack King 8 puts Matthias in the. Jack 8. Rob's got 2 pair. He did make the call with it. Bye, ladies. So he checks with his 2 pair. Matthias bets 300. Dan is 300 to make the call. He folds. Rob, he might go ahead and check raise it. Let's see what he does. Right here, Jack 8, 2 pairs. He's looking at his chips. He's stacking them up. And he says, bam, eat that for all in. Now Matthias is looking down. He's under the heat. He's going to have to sweat it out. There's 5 outs for Matthias. He's going to need a king or a queen if he makes the call. There's 5 of them left. It's all of his chips.
There you go.
I mean, I'll take your word.
He does not want to let those go. And he lets it go, and Rob picks up $1,675 pot going over to Rob. He picks up 675 chips in that exchange. Dan still in the lead, but McConney in second, but Rob picks his way up to 3rd place. When you pause in between sentences, it makes it more, builds it up, huh? Builds it up. I'll make a note of that. Okay, I know no one's listening, but I amuse me, okay? I am amusing me.
See, it's easy to redraw there for you.
Yeah, turn on. Not here.
Polished.
Maybe,
Anybody play Red Alert?
thank you. Like what he had there, he had a heart. So he could hit.
What team was Red Alert?
Red Alert, Command and Conquer.
I'm ringing a bell, but I can't place the.
Russians versus Americans.
Really only for like a foot. Unless you have like 2 pair of redraw first, right? They already have a good hand. I already have 2 pair, but I have a redraw. I've
Like
got
World of Warcraft
so
Fishing
it's
version.
50-50. Didn't that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do I get these?
Oh, what is my hand? I think I had a hand
I got a good hand too.
for the single specific.
This is gonna get expensive.
200.
My request to get that hand.
So we're 8 hands in at the moment. Matthias is 200 to make the call. He's got the ace-jack. Of course, he makes it. Cy and Dan are both out. George is not going to play that. And neither is Zoe. Rob's got a 9-3. He's out. Penelope with a 7-5. She's new to poker. She's looking at her hand. Her brother looks at it and realizes that's no shot for me. And it's just McConney versus Matthias. Let's take a look at the McConney and Matthias cam. McConney's in the jacket on the left. Matthias in the yellow. The flop's coming out momentarily. We see the dealer picking up the cards. He's giving someone some chips. So like, apparently we've got the pause cam on. That's when the announcer makes the interesting conversation.
Strong the other way when you were playing.
Oh!
Ace, Jack, Queen. So Matthias picks up 2 pair. McConney gets a middle pair and a straight draw. He bets 175 for it. Matthias is thinking, does the guy have does he have the straight? Does he, am I beat? Does he have a higher 2 pair? So Matthias makes the call. The turn, another jack. Matthias picks up a full house. So McConney it's up to him. He bets 400 on what he must know is a bluff. Matthias thinking about what he wants to do as he reaches for all of his chips. Oh, he just calls. He's slow playing them. 4 of clubs on the river. McConney's like, can I get him out? Matthias is going to go all in. And McConney's going to have to decide, is my queen any good? You know it's not. I know it's not. McConney knows it's not. And he folds, and Matthias picks up a $2,000 pot.
He was like the aggressor the whole time.
What you have? Yeah. Where am I at?
Like number 22 in front of you.
So Matthias moves into strong second place. Like that's the announcer voice. This is Eric's voice. This is Eric, the announcer voice.
People would always call that.
Dan in first place with 3,650 chips. Matthias in 9,925.
That's a good fold.
Thank you.
Blinds are up. 50.
I don't know if I would be taking the betting room.
Are people chatting? Oh, because, I didn't know people are chatting. It's not showing up on my chat over here. Let me. Yeah, you can talk to it. I don't care.
Like, I already started it.
That's small on the flop.
Okay, gotcha. Oh, we got Johnny out there. We got Matt out there. We got Kyle out there. I did not realize because on my my chat screen over here, all it has is the Adam.
Jacks are better to open.
So I'm gonna say hi everyone in chat.
Hello, I am Pierce.
We got Pierce joining us in the booth at the moment. So what we'll do is I'll do play-by-play. You'll do commentary.
Yeah.
See if that works out. All right, so here we go. Let's see what's going on over here. Rob, Ace Jack suited, raises to 400. Tasso is he gonna set mine for 300 more? He's thinking about it. Tasso's over in the red. He makes the call. King Queen suited. Penelope also makes the call.
We have a lot of beautiful hands in this right now.
Yeah, they're not
Great.
joking around. And Sai, King 10, I don't see a world where she folds. Let's see if she does.
Zero respect.
Rob with the most equity at 39% with his suited aces. Oh, wow. That was, you couldn't get a better flop for Rob at this point.
Seriously, Rob has ace high, 2 hearts. Rob flops the world. He picks up 75% equity right there. And, yeah. He checks it, though. He checks it. An 8 comes out on the turn. I'm going to put the auto camera. I don't know why that switch. And the river. Another ace.
Oh, wow.
Rob definitely knows he's in the lead with 2 rounds of checks.
That is insane for Rob. All he had to do is hit another heart or just a jack or an ace, and he got there.
He bets the 500. It's up to Sai.
Good fold
She
by
folds.
Sai.
Fold around the table, and Rob picks up 2,200 more chips. That puts him in a strong second place. No, first place. He took the lead.
Oh, we got Rob in first, Dan in second. Rob with 23% of the chips at the table. Ellie and Makani are right next to each other. That's fun. Where's can we go back to the stack, Eric? I want to see where the Woodward family is.
All right, let's take a look.
We got Tasso down at the bottom, Penelope right there with her, Georgia on what, 4th place, and Rob in first. So it's a family you want to watch out for. They're all very good at poker.
Yeah, Rob took all of Hunter's chips. Hunter's sitting in the back of the booth with us.
I remember I was there when it first started, before it started.
How long ago is that?
2 years.
No, Dan did.
Her name is Cassie. She used to come to Islanders when I was out there, and she was like this little ball. Like, does anyone know Suzanne? Yeah. She's almost like Suzanne, but like a little more.
Rob is.
Suzanne, does that make sense? Love her. And
All right, 10 hands in. Matthias with the King Jack suited. Raises to 300. Sai makes the call with the ace-6. What do you think of that?
Sai likes her aces. Anything with an ace, she's really playing, and she gets married to those hands. It doesn't matter if it's an ace-deuce, an ace-4, or even ace-queen. You know, like she's gonna play that no matter what. That's what I've noticed about Sai.
Yeah, she doesn't care. She's going for it. She's going for the jugular. Live or die. Georgia makes the call with the pocket 3s. Zoe took a 3 out with her, so there is not a lot of 3s left in that pot.
About a year.
Let's take a look at the flop.
We've been keeping score for 2 months here.
done a couple other seasons before.
Yeah, we've done
other
other
seasons.
seasons.
Can we get an ace on the flop and see what side does here?
The suspense is killing me.
Only full people play.
There's an 8 for Rob.
Oh!
And there's the ace.
Oh, I was saying that Georgia didn't have a chance because she doesn't have a 3, but Georgia is the only one with the spade out there.
It's a little difficult, especially for Sai with such a monotone board there. Anyone with 2 spades or even 1 spade are really going to try to hammer this.
Size ahead, but Georgia has the equity, but I don't think she knows it. She doesn't know this, so she folds the winning hand. She folds it. Everyone folds around, and we were saying Sai should have been in the hand, but she just won it.
Hey, good job, Sai. What'd she bet? 200 on there?
200. Georgia actually had the equity to call that.
There's not much you could do with top pair, especially on a monotone board when you don't have any of those spades. If you check it, you're risking that they're just gonna make it.
And back on Georgia, the pocket 3s though, you've got an under pair. Even though you have a spade, you have no idea. There's 5 people out there that no one else has a spade.
The odds of that are pretty slim too.
And that is what we're learning. Ellie's under the gun. And not in her seat.
Did the gun shoot her?
She got shot by the gun.
Classic computer mode. Lockdown.
So Sai's got the ace 3.
Here we go.
Guess
again.
what
Here
she
we go with
did?
the aces.
Made the call.
So I wanted to buy a flute, but I figured you could probably print one.
Does Tasso call the 10-7 suited? I think he might, and he does. Penelope's got a queen-jack offsuit.
Sound quality through a certain.
Fortunately, Tasso's in the hand, so her brother can't help her here.
Sound quality through a. It's gonna suck.
Leave it to the nerds, they'll figure it out. They'll probably figure it out.
Nope, she folded. All right.
Probably seem to be something that predates any ability to mess with, right? Like the sound that comes through a certain substance, those waves are going to be what
Yeah, it's going good.
physics says.
Something like this.
All right, there's 3 players in the hand. McConney, Sai, Tasso.
Drone flutes? Yeah,
No.
he's a Cherokee, he knows all
What
about
is
it.
a drone flute?
Drone flutes? A flute that's got 2 flutes coming out of it. Yeah, that's what
One
I
goes
want.
I
continuously.
highly doubt that she folded.
Yeah, so it's just, and it's tuned.
By the way, the blinds moved up to 5,100. That makes it a little bit more expensive for them to go around.
That's what I want.
Let's see the flop. Does it help any of them?
I play with the dog, but yeah, it's
5, 9, 10. So Tasso takes top pair. Not only that, Penelope would have had 2 overcards and an open-ended straight draw.
like, I could spend one for $50, and it seems like the guy.
I want to see the turn. I want to see what would have happened.
Is Sai I feel like she's gonna make the call here. She has an ace, and that's what she likes to do with her aces. She just likes to call them down. Puts a ring on those hands pretty much. Gets married to them.
An 8. Penelope picked up the straight, and she folded early. Queen Jack.
Unfortunate.
Ouch. And she's 11, so I give her a break on this. So Tasso with the straight draw. Sai with the prayer. Bets 200.
With a prayer. Sai's the one who's making the action here, betting on it. And the king comes out. No help
Watch
there.
it. She makes a big enough bet she could take it down. She doesn't. Tasso
check.
picks up the hand.
You done with the QR code? Like put it in a cake mold that was shaped like a turkey and froze the hummus. Okay, here. And now they got a hummer.
Does that have a drawer here?
I don't think he beats that bad for you. Like, I get what they're doing here, but I don't think it's bad enough that you have to make a hummus turkey. It seems like we're getting extreme now.
Jesse, did you get that here?
The thing about Sai, if you're going to go in with the ace, take it early and take a bet. If she would have bet the river, she could have gotten him off a 10.
Oh, 100%.
Especially
Absolutely.
when an overcard like a king comes, a nice hefty bet. I don't think he's calling. If you're going to play that deep, you got to take that stab at the end. I think.
The thing with Tasso, especially when you're in hand with him, is he can make you nervous because he stares into your soul. And when I play with him, I tell him, hey, look, this is off. This is not in the rules. You're not allowed to stare into my soul, and he does it anyways.
He is a soul starer, isn't he?
Yeah. Might as well have a black soul gem on him and steal it. Anyone who plays Skyrim would get that reference.
Mine?
I've never seen
Is there a way to reset this without resetting everything?
I just get regular saucer. Yeah. Well, no, I saw that.
I don't think diet soda.
Do they have saucer?
That's what we're just discussing.
You don't have regular saucer?
Only the sweetened ones.
I'd love a regular one. I try that instead of those.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think I've never looked for the sweetened ones, but
I prefer non-voting.
but when I saw the can the other day, I was like, I feel like that Sam's Club, and I've never seen those there, but I don't look for them. I just buy
So if it was your turn, what would you do?
Paid $6 for Spindrift in West Palm Beach.
The good stuff.
Yeah, but I
I
paid
think they have it
$6
at
for one.
Where?
Oh, for one?
Yeah, for one. On Clematis. Yeah, it's just coffee.
Spindrift sparkling water.
those are awful.
I love those.
Again, here we go. Queen Jack with Penelope.
What are you going to do, Penelope? Queen Jack, you got 2 face cards. I don't know what you're waiting for. An invitation to put your money in the pot, kid.
Or that brand.
I like all of them. I like that flavor.
She makes the call this time. She would have won the last hand. Oh,
Makani
no.
with clean diapers making the call. It's a limp.
3, 2, suited, yeah, clean diapers. Gotcha. Suited. There we go. All right, so we've got 5 players going in, seeing what happens on the flop. Any luck with anyone? 8, King, 3.
There's Makani taking his 3. But Ellie's gonna got the king.
And she checks it. She checks it over to see what's going on. It's going to check around, so Ellie's going to know she's good unless an ace comes out.
It would be real funny here
It's going to be
if
a 2.
deuce came out.
Yeah, we all know it's a 2. Of course. 3 diamonds. Penelope has the queen of diamonds.
That one tastes like that one's flour.
She just doesn't have the experience to make the call right here.
Not a fan of that one.
I like hibiscus.
One of the reasons I didn't get a little guard
Cherry blossom one is not tasty.
and I'm always
This one's good.
I kick dogs all day.
$100, Penelope. What are you going to do?
25% chance another diamond comes out.
take up all of the room.
Oh, toss those out. So he's getting a little assistance on the side. He's going to tell her to make the call. He told her to fold. He shook her off.
I mean, when you only have 250 and it's half your stack to call, it's rough. You might as well just put it all in if you're even going to call at this point.
Yeah,
But-
100%. Jam time. Jam time. Jam it. Jam it. Jam it.
You either have to call 100 or fold, or you can raise.
That's exactly what he's telling her. Did you see that? Put it all in her fold. She does the exact opposite and makes the call.
A little influence from Georgia there.
Makani's going to get the 2 and go nuts. Watch this. Here it goes.
Oh, it's another 5. Now he's going to take it with the king. And she checks it, trying to trap Sai here. Sai has nothing. Sai, why are you putting chips in the table?
At what point was that a good call? Sai makes a bet.
That would be all of yours.
Oh, she calls. She's good. She calls. She's good. Call.
No, I didn't. I just keep
What is Ellie's going to make the call? Is Ellie going to call? She's ahead.
Oh, my goodness.
It's
Wow.
busts her down. Holy
Wow.
schmoly.
Makani looks at her and says, what did you have? And Sai does not show.
100, 200, we're going to keep it at this level till everybody's in.
even hot again.
Keeping it at this level until everybody's in. I'm also on the list. I have a slight unfair advantage here as I'm commentating.
Sai picking up second place with a strong bluff.
Play good hands in the beginning and hope that they get better.
Truer words have never been spoken. Play him in a hope like crazy to get better. Please get better.
All right, we're in good.
All I need is 4 straight spades and I got him, maybe. I don't have the nuts then, but I'm close. Good times. I love this game.
What if the dog like it?
Maybe sit next to them.
Why do babies and dogs like that? Like being like rocked. Just like,
Cards are out. Sai with a 10-6. Sai does not like to throw her cards away, so she refuses to fold. So at some point, someone's going to go. She can't have a perfect hand.
Oh, there
every
we go,
time.
Tasso. I like that hand.
Sabbath? Come on.
If it's against Sai, Tasso makes the raise, 600. Makani, ace-9 suited. Makani's not one to back down either. He shoves
wow.
for a G-spot.
Now the question is Tasso gonna is he gonna reshove? Because at this point, if he calls it, he only has
100 chips.
Yeah, he only has 100 chips left, so he's gonna have to reshove here.
Except for when it gets to him, everyone's gonna fold it, so it doesn't matter either way. But I think he's gonna make the call.
Ellie made a call with Queen Deuce or King Deuce.
Ellie folded. It says call H. Ellie folded.
Okay. All right, so Makani is doing the age-old trick of pretending to leave so he wins. Oh, the flop's out. The cards are out.
It makes it so you sit back down.
No, they're not. The cards are out. You want to go to the flop camera?
Needed one more face card.
Oh, he
Ace
made the
10.
call, and the ace-10's good in Makani. Oh, ace-10 is good in Makani's out of the tournament. Ellie would have won had she made the call.
See, I think, can you grab, can you yell for Corey outside, please?
Corey, you're in? She's on the way.
Let him know that the thing's messed up as well.
Okay, how do you feel about the
Maybe he hasn't updated it.
Some of that has caffeine in it.
Yeah.
And you don't know which one's still on it.
We need to update the.
I don't think y'all don't know who I am. That I haven't liked.
Or you're dead.
What do you want to do?
Computer update. The numbers off.
But I don't think there's one bubbly that I've had
You haven't.
that I haven't.
Have you heard of the ones that are probiotic sodas? I forget.
Yeah, the Poppy and Ollie or something.
Those became like, what, a year or so ago? Like, all of a sudden, like, I'm afraid.
All righty, here we go. Hand number 13. We got some new players in. We've got some. Let me take a look what's going on the table because I saw Corey sitting in for Makani in seat number 1. Corey is
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
hero and a half shell. Turtle power.
Turtle power.
So we got a full table. We got one more person coming in, and then we'll start the real tournament. That's when
Just in case you were wondering how much you paid for.
it all goes down. Are you online? 2 people.
35-25.
All right, Corey's figuring out the mathematics on her phone right over there.
Timestamp this when I get in. I'm gonna go ham. I'm not backing down off of anything.
That's Pierce, by the way, already laying down the gauntlet.
I got all the stones.
All right, size under the gun right here. We're going to get everyone their proper amount of chips. You can see the cards being shuffled.
Sai has bad vision.
I always. Yeah. And he's always.
Sai looks like the secretary in a superhero movie, doesn't she?
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Yeah.
Your normal, mild-mannered secretary takes the glasses off, puts the cape on.
Bigger, but it doesn't really change that much.
But
It is.
So,
No one knows who I am.
All right, Ellie's the dealer. Dan's going to be under the gun this time. There was a little glitch in the matrix over there. So.
cup of club soda, everything bubbles right off the grill. Whether it works at home.
And here comes the cards.
Outdoor grill while you're done cooking,
Round and round they go, where they stop.
pulls up all the junk. So I guess it does that to your teeth.
Nobody knows.
Oxidizing bubbles. Cleans everything.
All right. Dan with the Jack-7 needs to put 200 to make the call. Doesn't know it's his turn.
I didn't recognize you. You want to get skies or something?
Yes, how'd you know?
I didn't.
Oh, Georgia with pocket fives. That's gonna be a little fun. She doesn't like to put down, pocket pairs.
She makes a simple call. See if she could catch another 5. So does Zoe. I don't know what card she has.
I think we're updating here.
King 10's what Zoe made the call with. Rob's got a suited 8. Tasso, Penelope, Corey all are out. Ellie gone. Matthias gone. Sai's got an ace-6. I wonder if she makes the call. What do you think?
Sai? Yeah, 100%. Suited aces? Oh, yeah, she's making. She checks the option.
So $900 in the pot. 2 and 2 tens, good for Zoe.
So push your chips in.
Wow.
We're actually on Sai. Sai's been known to take a stab at it, though. I don't know if she's going to right now.
She has less than 1% equity. She has no spades she can hit. And even if she hit, she's going to have to hit 2 aces. But even if she does, what makes her win this?
Well, she could take it if she hits an ace, 2 aces.
But then Rob would take it.
They tie.
Oh. Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Georgia moves all in. No, wait. What just happened? What happened to Zoe? Did Zoe fold? She folded king 10.
No way she folded king 10. That's insane.
Oh, and
That
she
is
hits.
insane.
She hits
Wow.
she hits the full house anyways. Unbelievable. It didn't even matter.
I smell. I'm not very serious here. I'm not gonna be super serious. This is plainly a joke. But Zoe folding her trip 10s, and then Georgia immediately hitting her 5. I think this Woodward families has future seeing abilities and some collusion going on right now. That's insane.
No. Is everything? No.
You can see. Yeah, she. Okay, we're good. Oh wait, what?
Oh, so I'm sorry. The computer picked up people's fold cards. The computer picked up people's folded cards.
Okay.
So here we go. So now Rob will be in. Georgia's still all in. Rob,
Wow.
that's going to be tough for Rob to get out of. Sai's got the gut shot, but Rob has top pair flush draw. Top pair, top kicker, and a flush draw.
Size open-ended. 4 or a 9 will give her the straight here.
That burped, Adam? Was that your burp?
Check. Let's see the river.
You burped? That was you?
An ace and
Oh
Rob.
no, not good for Sai.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Rob's got 2 pair. If Rob bets, there's still more money going into the pot because George is already all in. He bets 1,000. Is Sai think her ace-6 is good? That's
she
the
definitely
question.
thinks it's good. Yep, she's putting it in right there.
And there's 1,000 chips Sai will never see again.
And Sai only left with 250 big blinds. That's what, 1.25 big blinds here left for Sai. Hopefully she can get another ace and she'll just go all in.
Another example of first to worst, man.
She was first?
She was second.
Second, that's pretty close. Hey, I like to have a saying, if you're not first, you're last.
She was both.
The deck were the two different colors. Now they're all the same color. I'm like, I don't know.
All right. We got Dan up in first place. Georgia in second. Rob at 3. All of them are 3,000, just about 3,000 or more.
What are they starting with, 1,000?
15.
1,500. How did Corey already lose 500?
Put money in the pot and didn't win. No, I have no idea. I have no clue.
What? That's interesting.
Yeah, I don't know which Corey did. How did she lose 500 chips already?
No, she folded pre-flop.
Don't know what to tell you. You're right.
That's interesting. All right.
So Georgia's got ace queen off suit, 200 to make the call. My hunch is she puts a raise in right over here, and you can see her grabbing chips, and she makes it 500. It's my guess.
I wanted to 3 times it when I
400. Penelope with the jack 5 folds it. Corey doesn't need to lose all of her chips before she plays the hand. Matthias with the king queen suit, king queen off suit. Tosses in the call, totally dominated. Sai all in, and she, of course, oh, she doesn't do it. I might have just done it.
Ace queen versus king queen. This is going to be dangerous, especially if a queen comes up. They're both going to think they pretty much have the best kicker.
But watch
here.
this. I'm telling you, Sai has a 9-5, and against those 2 cards, she would not be drawn dead, at least not yet. Now she would be.
Wow.
Matthias picks up the win. Check. Here's a 6. You know King's going to come in. He's going to be just dinked. Georgia checks again. Matthias checks again.
He's setting it up, acting like, now will he definitely won't check here.
What's he worried about? What, a club or a spade? I mean,
it doesn't work. It doesn't work against Georgia, Matthias.
I think if he bet a little bit earlier, she would have had to make the call. I gotta tell you, watching being able to see all the cards, I know exactly what they should be doing. I just don't understand why they can't read my mind.
Yeah, at that point, it actually, now that I think about it, you really can't like check all the way down to the river and then bet when they definitely don't make it. You know, you gotta hope they have something. So betting on the turn there probably would have been the correct decision.
Well, it definitely would have. She had to call the turn. She had a straight draw. She had an open ender. And wait, not only that, there's spades out there. On the turn, there were clubs out there. Like, all you could do is lose. You're a favorite. You got to put some money in the pot.
The thing with Matias is he likes to bet a lot of money when he does bet.
Yep. Side makes a move. Here we go. She's
King
all in with
seven
King
is-
7.
wow.
Dan's only got 100 more to make the call. I'm sure he does.
Now, is the board going to come King 7 again?
Right, like last week.
Yeah.
And Georgia checks the 9-5. Let's see what happens, guys. I think this is the end for Sai. That's my prediction. She's 33%. She's a favorite, and the flop comes down. Oh! She's in the lead. Dan checks it though. Another club comes out. Dan has. If a pair comes out, he'll split the pot with Dan. He bets 400. So here's the situation. Oh, they're tied already. And so Sai has a lot of shots at the straight, though. Not that one, and so they're going to go split the pot. They're actually not going to split. Dan's going to get 125 chips, and Sai's only going to get 75.
I hear an Adam Zabib.
I was about to say, you can see Adam. Adam's up, just for people watching, he's in the blue shirt in the top right corner, 5 blocks away. That's how loud he's talking. He's almost at the pool hall next door. So let's take a look. Rob's going to be under the gun right over there, seat number 8, in the black sweatshirt, black hat.
Me and Yosh are waiting for someone to get out.
Sai is
ready to go in.
Sai is moments away from hitting the rail. Okay, what do you think he's going to do? He's got the 8-2 offsuit.
Nah, he's going to fold.
Tasso's gone. Penelope, ace queen. Penelope, shove him in. Put them all in, Penelope. Put them all in the pot. Put them all in. Put them in. She makes the call, so that's going to put Corey to call. Try and hit that.
Corey raises to 400.
It's time for Penelope to put her chips in the pot.
+3. This is going to be it's going to be an interesting. Matias with my favorite hand, ace 10, makes the call.
Is Sai going to make her move right now? She does. Penelope, put them all in, Penelope. Zoe with the queen jack. 400 chips, goes ahead and makes the call. Penelope, you'll have no chips left. Put them all in. Tasso's telling her, put them in.
Oh, and it's the call.
And she calls. Ooh. All right, 5 people in the flop right here. The world famous flop cam is down. 9, king, and a 3, which is no help to any of them.
Corey still has the most amount of equity with her pocket fours. I highly doubt she realizes
Corey's
it.
ahead right now. There's no way she can know it.
Oh, but she's going to
But maybe she does.
Oh.
She puts 400 in the pot. She's going to take it down. I don't see anyone calling her.
She leaves 200 for herself.
That being
Doesn't look
said,
like it.
Sai has a shot here. You know, as people fold, her equity's going to go up.
Corey's
She
chip
needs to
stack
hit
is
a jack or an
definitely
8. What?
Corey's chip stack is definitely wrong. She has a 500 in front of her.
Ah. We'll fix it at the break.
So she has 700 left.
That's her brother shaking her off. It's like the catcher and the pitcher. I think I should call. I don't think you should call. Yes, I should call. Do not call.
I do have them, however, I wouldn't keep them in. It's like when I travel, either
Today, kid.
Yeah, let me see him too. Let me see him too.
like get stressed out, so he's either asleep and I'm watching
She makes a fold. Now Sai's going to need a jack or an 8, or we're going to have one more player in the tournament.
Two friends against each other.
This is the bestie versus bestie.
Let's take a look at the flop cam here. We're gonna have the cards on the flop.
So I have used them.
Can you show our card?
Okay, so she needs a jack and 8 or running spades or some sort of straight going on over here.
I'm gonna struggle.
Jack of spades.
Oh no! Whoa! And Sai's gonna take it plus 1,000.
It's either that the two of us are traveling alone and then like we're engaged, you know what I mean? Or if we travel with the kids, I'm normally
She just won't die.
Oh yeah, so you only
She's the everlasting player. Holy smolies.
You wanna tell him to double check Corey's chip stack?
Yeah, we'll do it when we get out there. What's happening?
Computer broken.
Puppy City.
Computer broken. The main host, Eric's gonna go let them know. Flop's already done. They're redealing.
How about them Dolphins?
Adam says, how about them Dolphins?
Then they started doing so. The first play they put Skylar Thompson.
She doesn't get to keep them. Whatever's missing.
And then Corey,
She's right next to the rack. She's pulling them on.
Yeah, that's probably happening. I've been watching her.
Chill. They know my secrets.
So fake news starts.
I have 15.25. I won 25 from that hand, guys. Let's go.
what's your chip sack style? Stop fucking bragging.
Size like a cat. 9 lives.
Eric says, size like a cat having 9 lives. She keeps hitting, which is interesting. A what? A chip in a chair. I've never heard chip in a chair. That's what Makani's telling me here. Chip in a chair. I saw a video recently of a girl who's in a World Series of Poker tournament, and she had to get ready the whole day, put makeup on, get dressed and everything to play half of a big blind. Woke up 4 hours early for half of a big blind. It was it's pretty funny. So it's just me now. I'm gonna be commentating on this game. I don't know if Makani wants to hop on the mic here with me. Probably not. I think he's a little shy. Tasso with King 10 suited. It's a little of a fun hand to have. He's definitely gonna make a call here or raise. Corey with King 8 suited being dominated over here by Tasso with his 10. She's gonna have to hit some diamonds. Sai with the same exact hand, just worse. I'm having hiccups. Ooh, and Rob just killing them both with the ace jack suited. So we have a king 10, a king 8, a king 8, and an ace jack. There's only one king in the deck that can really hit, and if it does come out, it's going to be a nasty game. One person needs spades, the other person needs diamonds, and the other person needs clubs. And the 10 comes out for Tasso. He's going to get, but Rob also has a nut flush draw, which is going to be fun. Makani here joining me in the game here. What's up, Makani?
Hello. Welcome to the stream. Me. Thank you, me. It's nice to be here. Yeah, so we're going to see some money going in the pot here. Top pair, second best kicker versus the one and only nut flush draw.
And nut flush draw raises.
I don't blame him. He's probably trying to de-incentivize his child from colliding with him here.
Sai makes the call for some reason.
That's an interesting play.
You have to hit 2 8s to win this.
Running, 9. Yep. No, Sai's drawing dead now.
Yep.
And Tazo's never folding anymore. But running straight cards would work for Sai, but as we can see, that's no longer on the table.
Is that better?
You gotta put it really close.
All right.
There we go. That's perfect.
Pierce wanted me to put it in my mouth.
Yes, always. Oh, and a 9 comes out. Yep, and Tasso's taking it.
No luck for Rob here with the nut flush draw. And Rob just can never call with ace high here. He's never good. Shows the disappointment to his child. Tazo, look at that smile. He's so happy to have won all that money from his dad. Let's get a close-up of that here. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. 9-10. Oh, come on.
We got something.
Let's get the graphic out of the way. Let's get the graphic out of the way here. There we go. Look at that smile. That's a content young man right there. Well done, Tazo. Well done.
His dad's probably proud and upset at the same time. Conflicting feelings.
Definitely some mixed emotions on that hand. Yeah, for sure.
Rabbit hunting, that's like 2 years now. I went back to now. It's like buffalo man.
And McConaughey's gone. He came and he left just like that. He came, put it in his mouth, and left.
It sounds a little bit like McConaughey's having a fun time. Or maybe not. I'm not quite sure.
I'll bring some in.
All right, 17 hands in. We still got Dan in a nice. Oh, Tasso took the big lead. I walked out for a second. I missed a huge pot from Tasso. He's in first place. Dan following him up in second. Georgia in third place, and everybody else really struggling for chips at this point. I think we're going to see a couple new players in here, and we're going to be on our final table in just a few minutes. There cannot be that many chips left.
Can one of you guys just get out already? I want to play some poker.
I wouldn't rely on Sai losing. She just catches cards. Queen Penny.
And it wasn't even for money.
I didn't enjoy it.
Holding her stuffed animal in one hand, not throwing her chips away in the other. Hey, Penny, make a decision, kid.
If you're not all in this hand, you're all in the next
Yeah, so if that's a decent hand,
Georgia
just
makes a
go
good
now.
point here. If you're not all in this hand, you're all in next hand.
King
so.
3. I think it might as well. You have a king. Nope. Oh, she does. No, she doesn't. She makes the call. Okay. All right, she goes all in. Finally. All right, we got this figured out here. Ellie's got the king 4 suited, so that's one king out of the way. Sai with a pocket. By the way,
Here
this
it comes. She's stacking choo-choo.
No, she's going to lose. Pocket 10s. She has no cards the whole time and catches. You lose with pocket 10s. I've seen this. I know this game.
History does repeat itself. We got to look at history.
Rob with queen 8 suited tries to take his daughter out. Tasso folds, and now there's 3 players for all of Penelope's chips. Here we go.
Penelope's going to have to hit that king. If a bunch of hearts come out, Rob's going to make Sai have a hard decision here.
So shocked. Oh, it comes out
my
anyways.
goodness.
The king came out to give us that glimmer, to give her a glimmer of hope, but Sai is locked in on this hand. Rob has maybe some backdoor hopes, but reality is this game is about to end. Now, Sai shoved for 250 more chips. Rob's got enough chips to make the call.
And
he
puts
doesn't.
the cards away.
All right, we're going to see these cards and realize that Penelope's going to need a king and another king 6 or king 3 or king. What?
Another king is the only option to win this.
That's the 2. That makes it 0% chance. She is out of the tournament, and Penelope's out, which puts Woe in?
Yosh puts Yosh in.
sorry.
Whoa, our amazing service member in the army is doing something. What I don't know what he's doing, but he's armying right now. I'm saluting you guys.
Hey,
can't see it.
Penelope, get out that seat. We got people to deal with now.
All right, so Yosh is now coming to the table. He's going to be to the left of Tasso, which it's a good place to be, you know, and also to the left of Rob. He's in Georgia, so he's left to pretty much the entire Woodward family, which is a great position to be in. Hopefully he uses it to his advantage. He is a thinker, so when you guys are going to see this, Yosh, he's going to be thinking quite a lot, which I think is a good thing, but a lot of people are just irritated because he thinks for a little long.
Yeah, you player. Get out. Here we go. 1,500 chips going to Yosh. There's 10 players in the pot. We have 1 person on deck, and then we'll be at the final table.
I am that one person on deck. I'm excited. Like I said earlier, I'm not going to go easy. Once I get a good hand, I'm pretty much just shoving.
Adam? Oh, that one dude? Okay. What do I know? All right, so we're wrong.
Wait, what are we wrong about?
Jesse's here, too.
Oh, Jesse's after me. Okay. Okay.
Let's see who's got the low chip stack. Oh, Ellie and Zoe are kind of low. But 1,000 chips is plenty, so it's low but big deal.
Eric, can we see the VPIP, please? I would like to look at it. It's always fun. So Sai, we've seen it, right? We've seen it. Sai with 80% VPIP, voluntary put in pot here. That makes 100% of sense. In fact, it was fun. Another game we had, it was a Dave or an Eric, I forget his name. He had a 99% VPIP. I don't know how it happened, but it was insane.
It means he puts money in every freaking hand. Corey raises 600. Matthias dumps his cards. Dan, 600 to make the call. He's looking at his chips and tosses them in.
Oh, yeah, no. Yes, I'm good.
Zoe has just 775 chips left. It's all in or nothing. She does go all in. That make that 375. There was a slight mistake. But Yosh has got his ace, his first hand. He's going to toss that almost certainly.
No offense to Zoe. I do want to see a king, a 10, an ace, or a queen here.
You want to?
I want to get in the game.
Nothing personal, but you want to get in the game. If Dan could get a king or a 10, he could take out two of them almost certainly. Corey's only got 525 left anyway, so I think you're rooting for a king or a 10.
I'm rooting for either ace, queen, king, or 10. Anything that gets me in the game here. We're left in suspense. Everyone here is left in suspense. What's going to happen? A king, 10, ace, or queen? Or is it going to be
a 2, a queen, a 9. Dan's got the gut shot with the jack. He's also got a king over card. Zoe needs a 4.
And Corey's looking at her chips. She wants to bet here with top pair.
Does she check?
Oh, she checks.
She
That's
checks.
smart. That's very smart.
I don't know about that. I put the money in and get him out of his hand.
So now that she checks, she's showing weakness on the flop. And then she puts it all in right on the turn. Dan forced to make a decision with that. What is it, an 8? Yep, it's an 8 that he's going to have to hit here.
But it's
14% chance.
Yeah, there's 500 chips for a $2,500 for a $3,000 pot. He goes ahead and makes the call.
King.
All the cards are going up. Let's see what goes on. We got one card left. The question is it going to be a jack or a king, or a 4, or is Corey?
Regardless, I'm going to the table, though.
Yeah, get you out. You can go to the table. Someone's going home.
Look at all these outs I have.
I just want to see it.
Yeah.
And it's a 5, and Corey's going to take it. And Zoe is out, and I am heading to the door.
From worst to first over there. She's jumped up into second place. Holy cow. He's on the way.
I'm in it.
Oh no.
Hi, Georgia.
We have your chair.
I'm still here. You kind of showed me.
Don't give him anything. Take him out. He's gonna call me with like 4-9 and freaking beat me.
You said on the broadcast he's not backing down from anything. I did say that. Pretty much said I'm all in first
This
hand,
is the
but
same
now
guy
that I'm
who
here,
said
I'm a
last
little
week,
nervous.
I'm gonna go all in every hand, and then he played the freaking tightest I've ever seen. You lying sack of potatoes.
Lying and poking, dude.
I know. It's so immoral.
So the honor of it all.
I just want to have a little bit of time to shuffle chips.
We are playing no bluffs tonight. You know.
Oh, no bluffing. Okay.
Oh.
Is this thing on? Hello. All right. I will commentate for a minute until Ellie is eliminated. 8-6 offsuit, probably not going to be on this hand. If I had to guess, I would probably.
Oh, I
There's
thought
no
that was
bluffing. No, even when we play for money, you can't bluff here. These kids are like,
like, it's a radio.
he's like,
Misdeal.
No, it's not.
I
I didn't even look at my cards. Thank God. I don't want to know.
No.
I don't want to know. Way.
Thank God. I think it was King 10 suited. I would have been killed. I would have been destroyed.
Both
by that.
I'm not going to say anything.
Welcome Pierce to the table. Look at him with his little
That's mine.
backwards blue hat. Lovely forehead. You can see the reflection in it. Look at that beautiful man.
Like I'm playing Hungry Hungry Hippo.
We're being televised here. We don't be demonetized.
I can act like a child if I want to.
Have you seen the clip of Jungle Man, Fireball, and Long story short, next week, Daniel Case, and he just
Not touching anything until. I'm not touching anything.
it's like a big stack of shit.
You're all good. Just doing my normal.
I guess the 8-6 was a misdeal.
Fine, I deserve it.
Well, look at that, 7-6. We just notched down one card.
Freaking make me look my.
Penelope played better than you.
Ellie folds. Tias. I could have played that from late position, but not there, I guess. That's fine. Sai needs to register her cards.
Guys, I could have played it.
Yeah. I said I would have played it from late position.
Oh,
but
I was like, could have. I could have all played. Yosh makes the call with the ace king.
Interesting. Yosh does like to slow play from time to time, but ace king out of position here. I
How
don't
about
think
we
it's
put-
ever a call. And Matthias would have flopped best, as we can see here. Nobody catches any piece of this. Matthias kicking himself. But yeah, I don't know about the decision to. Of
course, Sai
just
makes a
call
bet.
ace king in the small blind.
Sai makes a bet. Oh, Corey knows Sai has nothing, but she can't do anything about it. Look at her face.
Her nothing is worse than Sai's nothing.
I don't even want to know.
Good fold.
Huge respect for Sai. Cards, please.
I'm not sure it's respect for Sai or no, she can't. Her crap cards are worse than Sai's crap cards.
Exactly.
Well, I'm guessing what she had.
One common question I get when people are playing at the table and I'm dealing is, can you see their cards? And the answer is no, I cannot see anyone's cards.
Yeah, no one at the table can see. We're in another
Correct.
room, so
Go away.
absolutely.
Common misconception. Nope, the dealer cannot see the cards, so you can do whatever you want in line, and nobody will know until you watch the stream later.
And then everyone will know.
Exactly. So there are no secrets here at Hava Free Poker on Sunday nights. You should come and check it out.
What did you have? I only saw
I say something. I don't think we could hear you. Can you hear him?
Hello?
I could hear you. We're good. All right.
Yeah. Okay. I turned it up, so.
Third person. He put himself in the third person.
In my defense, it was in front of me, alright?
Turkey. What am I supposed to do? Like,
Mayonnaise, you're under the gun.
Yeah, I did the same thing. Because we have to get the players in.
We wait for Matthias even though we know he's going to fold. And there it
Yep.
is.
Oh, well, I gotta get out of the hand. Just obviously. Jack 9. Jack 9. That's the top end of her range.
Exactly.
200 to me?
And she makes the call.
Sorry, you're gonna roll away.
Dan's got a suited 10. He's in.
10-8 suited is just such a pretty handle, I guess.
I know. You're like, I gotta play this. Never hits, but he's like, I gotta play it.
Exactly. You know you're throwing away X amount of money every time you call.
Oh, yeah. I think I feel like I know I'm throwing it away every time I play. Now look what
Ellie
happened. Ellie's got the ace queen
ripping in
suited,
here.
and Dan just has no chance right now
Probably
with
the
that.
best kind of spot she's going to get with just 4.5 big blinds left. So I might actually get all the way through here. I don't think anyone's going to end up calling. But
Dan would need half his chips in there to make the call.
nice squeeze from Ellie.
Oh, they had to be hard.
Shows the table.
I really thought I had a hand to beat you. That's a great hand against a high hand.
Oh, Dan did call.
No, you're not.
I'm sorry, Ellie.
Interesting.
Ellie, you would have said that with any two cards.
so could you, Ellie? So
Interesting. I thought he called it. I did not see that.
So Dan makes the call.
Not
10-8 versus ace queen. So far, no help either way. The hearts are irrelevant. He needs an 8 or a 10. There's only 5 of them left, and Dan takes
Nice
a
double up,
seat on the sidelines.
Dan's still in. He had her covered.
Oh, well, then. Okay, so he's still
We're
in.
safe. We're safe. Dan's good for now.
Man, I built it all up for nothing, for Dan to be in anyways.
We should just tell Mike to kick him out. Sorry, Dan, no more. You lost, you're done.
Whoa, 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 whoa. He's all in blind. He's all in blind.
Wait, how many? Not a real bet. 200. 1 million beers.
Sorry, I kicked your tail again.
Oh, I've got all these green chips. All the girls. Girls go there and get more stupider. Is that what? Did it get outdated? That's always. Oh.
Sai under the gun, looking at some suited Broadway cards here. Not the best position, but certainly nice enough to put some money in. I'd probably raise and try and get some of this garbage out of here, but you know, to each their own, I guess. Tazo with a ace rag offsuit. Pierce in there with 10-6. Interesting call there. Ellie limps it in the small blind.
You know what I find interesting?
9.
That Sai finally has a hand, and she only makes the call.
Just under the gun as well.
A 3-7.
That's a raise. And she'll just stab
suited.
with absolute air. But when she's got a hand, I don't know. I guess she's trying to build a pot. But as we can see here, she's just in terrible shape.
Ellie's going to be in trouble. Ellie's got top pair. Ellie likes to put some money in the. Oh, she checked. Okay, good. 'Cause she likes to put money in the pot right
Pierce
there.
has got
Pierce
her in rough shape. Top pair with a better kicker and the redraw. And Matthias just decides to jam. Or no, he doesn't. He bet 200.
With a gut shot, huh?
Gut shot. Sai's going to call with 2 overs.
Sai's got 2 overcards. That's like.
Yeah, I knew the raise was coming from Pierce. Pierce has definitely got good chunkiness. Good fold, Ellie. Good fold.
By the way, a lot of people would not have folded that in her spot.
No, for sure. I don't think I could have folded that myself. But it is Pierce, so, there's that to consider. But Pierce likes to put money in when he's got good hands, which, nobody can ever blame anyone for that.
I know you have. What do I have? You're on a straight draw? Yeah, I'm on a straight draw.
Matthias trying to call Pierce's hand here and is just completely off. There is still action in the hand, so, we don't usually encourage players to talk about the hand when there's 3 or more ways. But Sai's going to make the call with her backdoors, clubs, and 2 overcards. So we'll see heads up to the turn here.
I've been watching how you've been playing. I'm not scared.
What do you mean?
I was in the back commentating. It was great.
If they have money to spend on poker, they have money to buy.
Significantly what? Yeah, exactly.
Pierce picks up the flush, and Sai just drawing dead. I assume with the overcard and the spades completing, she's just going to be done with this hand as soon as Pierce puts any money in here. But. And this is going to be a reasonable fold, we'd think. A fold. Anytime now, Sai. Anytime. Just, put your hand in the muck. We can move on to the next one. Ooh, she just wants to know. I understand that. I understand that feeling, but you can see it later for free. You don't have to pay 600 chips. You do not have to do this to yourself. And she puts it in anyway. All right, drawing completely dead. So let's move on to the next hand, please, dealer. Put the river out there, and let's yeah. Quote unquote, I had to call. Those are some famous last words right there.
Good job, baby Sai.
It was awesome. Thank you.
Good job.
She's just doing it to end the game.
Oh, I didn't realize Sai was all in there for less. So, wow. Yeah, well, that's, she made so much money multiple times, and this was the hand that did it. Just had to call with King High. Famous last words indeed. Well, looks like we're going to get one more player in, then we're going to take a short break for our chip-up period, and we will continue the action right here at Hava on a lovely Sunday night.
Adam. Is it Beebs in this? Oh, God.
Here comes big boy Zabib.
Zabib's playing. Sai, can you try to find Adam? I got him. I'll find him. Adam Zabib.
This one?
Yeah, that guy.
When you get a good hand, so I can
Yeah, I actually bought you one. Yeah.
Nicely done.
Alright, game's closed.
Are we on break or still have one more? No. We're gonna go to break now, and then we're gonna run a small short blind, and then chip up. I want a 5.
What show did you guys go to? Yeah, it's red now.
You heard it here first, folks. We will be taking a quick 10 to 15-minute break, and then the stream will return. So hello to all our viewers. Whoa, thank you for whatever you're doing for our country right now. We miss you, buddy. We'll see you soon. We'll be back.
500 extra chips.
Fun is good.
Confirmed first time I'm not wearing a long sleeve. I really came straight from that. 30-second
Oh,
drive.
I forget you work.
Only 15. Arm blinds 1, 2, isn't it?
No, you're fine.
Oh, okay.
I think like 3 would probably be my blood. I don't even really.
Let's go outside.
But if I had that one,
Ready?
Guaranteed I come back and my chips are moving. I got you.
Hey, go ahead. Yeah, no problem. We'll fucking screw up. Oh yeah, I just sit on.
Here, if possible, I'd like a 500. You got a cigarette? Do you have one? No, I don't have one. I don't buy them. At least smoke them.
Wait, I missed it.
Oh, the fuck am I still here?
Recipe for a good day. Recipe for a good day.
I took $80 on a
Got my sweater. Rolled on it.
I put in 300. It inspired me. High stakes blackjack. So I put 300 bucks in on stake. Yeah, I ran it all the way up to 1250. And last night I was playing blackjack and I lost 500. So I'm back down 340 plus 6 something. So I'm at 9. I'm at like 600.
Good shit. Are you doing chip up now? Yeah. Here, I'll count the stacks. Corey's was off earlier. 6. Corey's got 26. Ellie's got, looks like 23. Matthias 13. 15, I don't know who's here. It's Aviv, I think. 14, and then this is 24. 37. I believe that's 14, it looks like. They learn like the most basic shit.
Yeah.
They never want to stay and like take time and like learn the whole shit. I don't know why that is. I never expected that. That's all. Well, no, because I need to make it like. I never thought about that. That people have.
Easier to do that than just add the 500 bucks.
I never thought about that.
Monkey! Let's go. Bro,
It's not me, dog. I would be sitting here this long. Yeah, I'm stressed on that ass.
ever split tens? My boy! Yeah, Mark. That's awesome. I appreciate it.
I've been holding that basically just
Congratulations. Yeah.
Just a wall. It's like the great
Now
wall.
what's next?
again.
The great wall. It's
Bro, he is dog. My tongue drink is over on that table.
Oh, that shit's so nasty.
So good. Dude. hooks up to this like vibrating thing and put on your pillow so your fucking whole bed starts shaking.
So Rob, I don't know if it was Rob or the guy sounds like the same person.
Yeah.
And I was like, you guys need, you know, like that toy you probably don't know. There's a baby toy, and there's a dog toy too. And there's little spikes on it. Not like hurtful spikes. Like it was a ball with a bunch of like feet on it. And it would just like vibrate. And I was like, you need to make that an alarm clock. And then just like have it like vibrate away from the bed.
They make ones now that like
I know,
have
but that's
wheels
what
and
I'm saying.
roll around too.
That's how long ago Rob and I were like, he was like, I need to make an alarm clock like that.
Yeah.
We done barbecue, Diego?
I slept through a firework.
So I was making dinner the other day, and Tasa wanted like this tiny, and it needs to be in a wok because the gas, I need an electric grill oven.
He's getting all curly.
Thingy, whatever it is. So I have like a camping, I mean, I don't know, I was moving on there, and the fire alarm went off, and not one person. Like it was going off for a while, and the thing was, like, we didn't do anything about it because you were on the couch watching TV, and I had to ask you to open the door and go turn it. I'm like sitting there, like there's still like a whole wok full of meat, and I'm like, I can't do anything at the moment. I was like, somebody go like off the stupid smoke alarm, and 1, 2, 3 of them all stayed in their room with the door shut, and I was like, what are you doing?
I could hear you throwing the wok around.
Yeah, look at him go through this. Those are he has very few toys with their stuffed animals, so
Yeah.
want to know about it. So
I like it. It's good. Yeah.
Does he eat them or does he love
You
them?
look distinguished.
just love this stuff. Not always violent, but not always clean either. You know what I mean? It's hit or miss.
But still got girl out of it.
I'm good, man. I'm looking for my drink.
Let's go.
Is there one on the floor? Ah!
Made like a deck of Magic the Gathering deck, but I made it with only old cards. I cut myself off at like 1998, and then put it together. And
Did it really?
so back in the day,
That was random, or do you think that by keeping them under, like before the 2000s, is a disadvantage?
not when you yell at them. Like all of those broken, really good old cards. So
Isn't that funny how
a little
there's
bit of a
video
disadvantage.
games and how there, certain parts of video games end up being broken, and you're like, it was the same thing back before there were video games. There were still parts of the game that were broken parts that you had to just kind of work around. Dude, as far back as Monopoly, one of the broken parts was so fun if you didn't have scope, you don't bring my money, so they should have put money in the middle. Free parking. There's not supposed to be money in the middle of free parking, but it helps you buy houses and hotels. That kind of crap, which you wouldn't be able to do because people run out of money. In the original game, it was a lot more, because you had to like choose not to buy some properties. Like nobody wants to land on stuff and not buy it. So from the very beginning, because I gotta tell you, it doesn't have to be the oldest game, like 1950s or something crazy, like those are crazy old. But I love hearing that band back then, the good cards are banned, and the ones you're left with are a little weak.
Yeah, like back then they weren't banned. They're only banned today. Like I just saw this one that's really old, like 1994. It just says take an extra turn after this one. It's like that's horribly broken, and it's
Way too powerful.
Yeah. Let alone the fact that it's like only a little bit of mana it costs to do it.
Sure. The combination of low cost and like incredibly powerful to be able to go a whole turn again.
Like if it was twice as much, then
Maybe, right?
then it'd still be a really good card. But like I see why it's banned. It said like straight up banned. I was like, huh. But I'm putting together a deck with the banned cards now. Play against my friend. Because he said like I want to see how it plays.
It'll probably play very dirty. Very good for you.
Oh yeah. I don't know why I said that.
Somebody did. The guy next to me got.
Alright, poker stars, let's convene.
Look at all those. Purple. Sorry, I failed on my turn. Forgot.
Oh, I thought you were protecting my stack, not knocking it over.
Oh no, I was saying I got you.
You're not gonna knock it over?
Well, no, it's too late now. I already failed.
It's okay, George is just gonna sit down and knock a bunch of them over anyways. You know, I might as well just Is this legal, Mike? George is just gonna keep doing it. I'm not gonna keep restacking it.
The other players.
If they complain, I'll.
The other players are allowed to know how many chips you have. That's the rule.
All right, then I have. All right, that's fine. Oh, yeah, of course. I'm just doing it because George was gonna knock it over.
All right. Did anyone procure things from the bar?
I done.
I will.
Yes.
Si, senor.
I have all drink of.
Is this thing on? Hello. Welcome back to the Hava Poker live stream. It is hosted by yours truly at the moment, Makani. Welcome new player, Adam Zabib. This is actually his first time playing poker, ladies and gentlemen. So he just watched a couple YouTube videos and decided that he wanted to join the game. And we're all like, of course, we want to encourage new players. So welcome, Adam, to the live stream. Welcome to playing poker. Good luck. Yeah, Zabib has never played poker. Want that to be known. Never. He's a complete newbie. I'm 99% sure I know what you're talking about.
What you doing, Adam? So you doing it live?
That's crazy.
Adam, you get a dog,
Did
you
not
know,
think that
you know,
that would ever be a thing. That he seemed like such a normal guy.
So who'd you see King Giz with?
My buddy Tyler, my buddy Joe.
It was fun. It was off the team. It was like
You all get to listen to my lovely whistling, my two viewers.
Graduated with Joe Byron too. And Joe Byron, he skated along.
Looks like we are about to shuffle up and deal, as they say. Seat 1, Corey.
Yeah, I went with them.
Yeah, we're good.
It was a blast. I didn't know you were going.
Ellie is missing from the table. She's about to miss her button hand. That is not good news.
You're on like the
Ellie,
very front
get
left
back
side.
over there. Wow, we get a nice close-up of Yosh
Yeah,
before our meat tank folds for the 10 millionth time.
I don't know, so like, I'm not even a big King Giz fan.
Yeah.
I got one too.
Corey, Ellie, Matthias, Zabib, Dan,
I'm not a like I haven't listened to much of their music, but like
Georgia, Pierce, Rob, Tazo, Yosh. And a close-up of Tazo and Yosh, just for good measure.
Yeah, King Giz live is sick. You don't have to be like, you don't
Alright, 1, 2.
I'm big, right?
Nope, I'm big.
I like that one. I like the little buttons that push.
Rest in peace, Ellie. Being called to do her managerial duties at Havakava. Unable to play this hand. At least we will get to see what she has. Hopefully, it's no good.
Hey, Justin, you want to hand me my nuts for me?
Dan with the 6-7 of off-suitedness raises to 400 under the gun. First to act, interesting play here. George is going to get out of the way. Pierce with pocket tens. We're going to see some money go in here. I'm very surprised, and one might say, oh, okay, he did raise. Okay. Good. I thought he just flatted that from early position here. No. 3-bet to 800. Would have probably liked to see it be 1,200 or so, maybe even 1,400. Tazo's going to hit him with the re-raise here, and I don't think there's any way Pierce can get away from this hand. But we'll see exactly what happens here. Dan's probably not going to end up putting his money in here. So Adam Zabib out of the way. His first time playing poker.
I'm all in for 10, so.
Dan with the very speculative call here. All in for less. He's feeling it, I guess. Flop's going to be 4, 5, 6, or 3, 4, 5. We all know that, so.
Oh, this is at 17.
Pierce is going to fold. Oh, my gosh. I'm flabbergasted. Tazo, oh, my goodness. I am absolutely taken back by that fold. Wow. I don't really know how to feel about that. I'm at a loss.
I was wrong on my reading.
Yeah, give me a minute.
Pierce saying if I was wrong something, but he's not happy with himself, I don't think. He's not happy to be up and put in that spot. He's going to be unhappy to see this 5, 6, 7, or the 6, 7 here on the flop. Flopping a pair, turning trips. Pierce just knows something that we don't, I guess. Boats up on the river. Absolutely unbelievable. Dan knew He stacked the deck for sure. There's no other possible explanation to it. Runner full house with 6-7 offsuit. Let's get a reaction here. Look at that man smile. Look at that big, look at those pearly whites. Wow. He's so happy, you could tell. So happy. Pierce made a speculative decision and then was rewarded.
Because I was short stacked and before I was going to the big blind, of course I'm going in with
Our dealer Mike asking what happened. Sensing some collusion.
No, it's, I haven't asked.
Is it 2-4 or 1-2?
We're at 1-2 for another couple minutes, and then we're gonna go
Just to make sure I'm healthy.
Where is Ellie? That's the question of the hour. Where is Ellie? Does Yosh know? No. Does Tazo know? No. Does Rob know? We can't even see his head, so probably not. Does Pierce know? We also can't really see his head. Georgia with 9-6 offsuit. Let's see what she has to say about this. She says, no thank you. Pierce, that's a jam spot right there, buddy. Rob gonna pick up the bullets, the pocket rockets, the American Airlines, the AA batteries. Just going to make the call here, clearly hoping somebody's gonna put some more money in for him, and he's not gonna have to do the work himself. Tazo also makes the call with a suited king in position to his father. Couple of poo-poo hands out of the way. Ellie, we can't see her cards. She's not even here. Well, she folds. Matthias, not gonna like the news when he sees the pocket aces here from Rob. Adam Zabib gonna fold. Dan gonna fold. Back to Rob, who clearly is going to put some money in here. Actually, he's just gonna ISO raise, and Tazo's gonna get out of the way. Yeah, Matthias is not happy right now. We can tell. Let's get a reaction here. That's Matthias' disgruntled look right there.
You need hearts. Lots of hearts. Nothing but hearts is all you need.
As the players at the table are calling for hearts, we shall see what happens. But as 90-10 favorite, it's not looking too good for Matthias. 10, deuce, 8. And pretty much drawing dead to runner, jack, or runner, straight cards. And that's it. That's going to be it, folks. No luck for Matthias. Rest in peace. He was a trooper.
All right, last hand, 1-2.
He was indeed a trooper. Welcome back to the table, Ellie. You saved yourself some chips here by not getting involved in this hand. I don't know what she had or what she would have had, but clearly it probably wouldn't have been good against Rob's pocket aces. Let's see the scoreboard here. Tazo at the top of the leaderboard, followed by Dan and Rob in close second and third place there. Just less than one big blind as we're now up to 200, 400 blinds here in our 5th level at Hava. I think it's 5, right? 25, 25, 51, 52. Yeah, 5th level. I knew that. I've dealt enough games here to know that. Everybody in the back room has left me, so I'm announcing all by myself now.
I know.
It's a sad, lonely world for us poker people out here. Zabib, looks like somebody's shown him the chip trick because it's his first game and he's already learned to shuffle chips. That is beautiful. Fantastic work, Zabib. Thank you. Whoa. I love you. We miss you, buddy.
All right, you are in the point in this.
Let's go. The table's made the points. Congratulations, table. Congratulations. Shout out to Whoa. Doing something cool for our country. Being a good man. See Corey here taking a hit of her vape. What is it? Cut cards?
Okay, so I don't have to separate them. I can just make sure both are inside the square.
They come with one cut card, but the one is, yeah, exactly. If you're using 2 decks, it makes sense to have to. Or, you know, if you're using a machine, then it's... Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. Dan waking up with ace-king here in the small blind. Interesting to see Rob limping 10-9 offsuit out of the +1 position, but looks like we're going to have a 3-way pot here. Hawk2, welcome to the
Hawk2.
announcer's booth. Matthias, are you going to stick around
What's
here?
up? Is this on?
Yeah,
Oh,
put that headset on, buddy.
Amazingly, the transmission.
9 queen deuce. Georgia flopping a gut shot. Rob flopping best with the middle pair. And Dan, excuse me, just has ace high. Rob's going to lead out here into the other 2 players of the hand. Dan might have a hard time folding here with such a pretty hand, but Dan is not pre-flop anymore. We're not in pre-flop anymore.
Who's your favorite to win?
I'm gonna. I gotta say, my wife, my lovely bride Ellie, the best Hava manager that has ever lived. Best woman. She's so beautiful. I love Ellie.
Hey, listen, I asked you who's gonna win, who you gonna marry.
No, we're already married, but that was my choice. That was my pick.
By pick.
I'm gonna say Ellie or. I'm gonna say Ellie or Rob. Ellie and Rob heads up.
Yeah.
That's who we're gonna see.
Rob is a little OP.
Rob,
I think.
Rob is a good player for sure. Top card pairs. Not looking too good for Dan, but Rob is going to check it back here. Not sure where he's at. Kind of like that check back. Rob's still best, and I'm sure he's going to put some more money in. Yep, just a casual 1K bet. Dan lets the ace high go. Nut no pair is no good.
Is Adam Woe? What is he? Is he in the military or something right now?
Yeah, he's doing something up north, playing 5 Crowns. Love that game. Shout out to 5 Crowns.
Is it a card game?
Tell all the people you're playing with hello, and we're sending love and good luck from Florida. Yeah. Yeah, it's a card game. It's a fun card game. We enjoy playing it. It takes some inspiration from poker. Illinois for vacation. Oh, got it. That makes more sense.
Illinois.
Got it. Well, you know, he could be doing something for the military, but chose to be on vacation. So you deserve a little break, buddy. You deserve it.
I don't care what you have to say. If you don't leave, by the time I get back inside, I'm gonna call the cops. He was like, I don't know why you're so mad. I'm like, I'm not
Looks
mad.
like some recounting of drama going down at the table from here in Hava in the past couple days, but
Listen, if Hava is good for anything, it's the drama, folks.
you do not want to miss all the excitement here constantly happening at our bar. Most of the time, it's positive and fun, and we play some pretty great poker games here.
Yes, it
And,
also can be very scandalous at times as well, perhaps, maybe.
Scandalous is an interesting choice of words for this this place. But Hava is our home away from home here. Dan with the jacking off. Lovely hand. Pierce, pocket 6 is in the big blind. Probably just going to check his option here. Unless he wants to take a more aggressive route, which I guess he's planning to do. He's just going to min raise. Interesting. Oh, never mind. 1,400. Never mind. Makes it 1,000. Interesting. Basically, I'm in raise. Not sure the point of this bet. Other than to hopefully hit a 6, I guess. Dan's going to rip it right in his face, and Pierce is not going to like that. You can see the disgust in his eyes as he has no idea where he's at with the pocket 6s. I think we saw a 6 folded because Pierce has 16% equity here. But I don't know. It's going to be hard for him to put the money in, but I think folding would be wrong at this point. Okay, I'm glad to see that he did, in fact, put the money in. Tazo, probably not liking its spot here. Yeah, Tazo's going to get out of the way. And Zabib also going to call. So we're going to have a threesome here, a 3-way all-in. I love that hand, 10-8 suited, as I said before, and I'll say it again, 10-8 suited. Just feels right, even though 99% of the time, it's not. So let's see how these cards run themselves out. Pocket 6 is currently ahead, but as we can see, in terms of equity, it is very likely that one of these players hit their card. So unless Pierce can find a way to avoid the entire fucking deck, excuse my language, then it looks like we're going to have gut shots for both players here. Gut shots for both players, and somehow pocket 6s are in the lead. Adam picks up the hearts, and the river is 8 of diamonds, so Zabib is going to take it with an 8. And he's going to triple up Great job. First time playing poker. Adam Zabib. Did you know it's his first time playing poker? He's never played poker before.
I think he came to America just
Exactly.
2 weeks ago, I think.
Yep.
Too.
Yep. Somehow took control of the Domino's store. Not sure what he had to do to make that happen.
A lot of cards would help.
DEI.
But you know, Zabib, we love the guy. All right. Whoa. To answer your question, I just saw that. To answer your question, basically, so you know how you keep score. You know, you're basically calculating the difference, right? Lowest points wins. So say I had 40 points and my opponent had 100 points. The difference would be 60 points. So usually, you know, you can play for 10 cents a point or $1 a point or whatever stakes you want to put on it. But say it was 10 cents a point. I had 40 points. I win. The opponent has 100 points. The opponent would then owe me 60, which is 60 points the difference, times 0.1 for 10 cents, so $6. But you can put whatever stakes you want on it. But it's definitely ups the ante in that game and makes it more exciting and fun, I think, to put a little fun, exciting flair on it. This is why we don't min-raise Pierce, especially when you can just check it back in the big blind. I'm not sure what that accomplished except losing 3/4 of your stack.
I just don't even do anything. I don't care.
We can't see Ellie's head here, but she seems disgruntled. Not sure what's going on. Booth cam is not a thing anymore. Well, if you need me to reiterate that to you, I will text it to you later on. But it's pretty straightforward what you got to do.
A big ass dog running around the freaking bar.
There's actually 2 big ass dogs running around the bar right now. We got Maya and we got Diego. 2 guest appearances. Maya, this is honestly Maya's second home, or maybe in her first home. She probably spends just as much time here as she does in her actual house. Maya, resident Hava, beautiful greyhound. She is the love of my life, and I would do anything for that dog. Yoshi and Tazo gonna get out of the way here. Corey, looking at the clean diaper, folds it. Ellie, going to put in a raise, or never mind, a call with the A7 offsuit. Zabib also likes his 7X offsuit and calls. Georgia definitely going to not be letting these players see a cheap flop here with the ladies. Wouldn't be surprised to see her put her money all in. There it is. Pierce gets out of the way with his 3 of these. And we might be heads up here, or it might just get through. Yep, looks like it's going to get through. No way Zabib calls us off here. Never mind, he called it. Because it's his first time playing poker and he doesn't know what he's doing.
I got it over.
So let's see the flop cam here. The ladies versus King 7. As we can see, Georgia here, a 3-1 favorite.
Let's see that king.
King, king, queen. That's the flop. I'm calling it. King, king, queen. Nope. 7. Adam with some more outs now, but only 2 chances to hit it. 6 for a chop.
6 chop.
Oof.
The ladies are going to hold, and Georgia will double through Rob. Or Adam, excuse me.
Well, hopefully Adam learned his lesson, but I don't think so.
Mike, it didn't pick up the flop or the board at all.
Dog treat.
I just don't. I mean, I wasn't planning on putting.
Earthquake.
Sorry, I didn't manually input a bunch of flags.
That's fine too. Yeah, there you go. It worked.
Smells like a fig Newton.
Do you know off the top of your head who, like, what the season standing is?
We can find out. I think, if I'm not mistaken,
He gets 3 cards.
I actually don't know. Let's find out. Let's see. I'm not sure when exactly our season's ending either, but we're going to find out the leaderboard. Who is in first place? Actually, whoa, our resident military man in first place. Yeah.
Huh?
Chris Cassidy from the Common Me Crazy Bar, then Austin H in 3rd place. The other Chris, Crispy Chicken in 4th, and Rob in 5th.
We didn't want to touch the chips, so we put the chess pieces as the chips.
Whoa, I think you can still do it in a group setting. Like, it should be the same way. You know, just the person with whoever wins gets paid from everybody. You know, it's much harder to play for, you know, money when you're playing 5 crowns multiple ways, because the game just has so much variance, and like if you get a good hand, you win basically. That's why I think playing heads up for money makes the most sense. Or just in general, I think the game is best heads up. But I think you could apply the same logic to multiple players.
They're on the same side of the
You would just have
players.
to, you know, take the person with the lowest points to win it, and then the difference of everybody's points, everybody pays. So, interesting. It would be interesting to do that multi-way. We could probably do it 3 ways pretty comfortably and just apply the same logic, but I think heads up. There's Diego
Oh, we got it.
making an
There we
appearance
go.
on the left of the screen here. Look at him. Kiwi in Ellie's lap. Let me see if she'll show her to the camera. Ellie, show Kiwi to the camera.
Yeah, I thought so too. They don't? Don't go on the other side?
No, doesn't look
I
like she
don't
got the
think
memo.
it's-
There's Diego.
Kiwi is requested to be on camera.
My SUV.
Yes, the viewers at home want to see Kiwi.
She's sleeping.
You want to? The animal's sleeping.
The animal.
There's
There we go.
Kiwi. Look at
There
her,
we
little
go.
baby. Hold on, that's a terrible place for it to be.
Yeah.
Oh, we got Kiwi on the table. Beautiful, beautiful,
We
beautiful.
love dogs playing poker.
Kiwi is actually
Life
on
imitates
Henson Mob. She's top 100 players in North America, so very impressive. I think she's actually the only dog on that list
She's
to
top
even be
dog, all
within
right.
top 1,000, let alone top
Yeah.
100 in North America. So very impressive stats from Kiwi. Top ranks in the global indexes. Zabib with the Jack 9 offsuit. Questionable hand from early position. Late position, we might have a different
We got
story.
Josh
but
Cam. Look at that.
Yosh Cam indeed.
Josh Cam.
Tazo's going to make the call with some other offsuit Broadway cards. And it looks like we've got blinds up next hand. Look at Kiwi over there. Look at her. She's so beautiful.
Heads up.
Flop cam coming in. King 9-6. Tazo with a gut shot. And an overcard to Adam's pair. But Zabib's just going to jam here. And Tazo's going to get out of the way.
That's a bear.
Oh yeah, he's talking about that. Just don't go bald.
I was like, I used to shave
It's more work not to.
but I didn't care what he looked like. So like for 2 weeks, he just looked like a wet rat. Cause it was like,
He looks like almost like a.
I took it down to like,
It's
it
a
started, Mike?
Chihuahua and a
Wow, look at that lovely Hava Kava merch.
Jack
Beautiful.
Russell had a baby. That's kind of what you'll see.
Come out to Hava Kava to get your hands on a lovely Hava Kava beanie, t-shirt, hoodie. I think they've got the whole collection here. Perfect for this chilly time of year.
Absolutely.
I'm not much of a hoodie guy, but then when it gets cold, you know, it's something nice to just be able to throw it on and not have to think about it too much. Keep it in your car, keep it at home, keep it at work, keep it wherever you want.
Wow, Ellie sold it.
Adam
suited.
with 9-3 suited. She folded 9-3 suited.
Yeah.
From under the gun, that's insane.
following me around all day. And
Adam's going to slow play his aces. We've seen that twice tonight.
Yep.
Hoping that somebody else has a hand that wants to play for some more.
Let's go, Rob.
Rob getting in there with the Jack 7 of hearts. I have a feeling. Oh my goodness, we
Oh,
are going to
nice.
see some blood in this hand here, ladies and gentlemen. Aces versus king. Tazo obviously never can get away from that. Who's in the big blind? Who do we got? Yosh, just
Yosh,
not going to
shove
consider
that.
that. Yeah, Corey, 10-5. Probably not. Probably not. I've seen her make some questionable decisions, but there we go. Good job. Good fold. Not happy to fold her 600 big blind, as the blinds are now rapidly increasing. But Adam going to Hollywood for a minute, make it look like he's got a decision. Try and get Rob to squeak in there as well. And Rob also makes the call. So we are going 3 ways to a flop here. Adam in pretty good shape. Just needs to dodge some hearts and a king. And he should be pretty good. But I've seen crazier things happen. So 8, 9, 10 on the flop. 8, 9, 10. Calling it right now. Okay, there's some life for Rob, but Zabib definitely gonna fire some money into the pot here.
Bad for Rob.
Yeah, I don't know if he's gonna be able to get away from middle pair here against Adam, who's first time poker playing, by the way. Rob still with.
Side, look at the board.
Adam actually tells Rob what he has here. I don't know if Rob's gonna believe that, considering how this hand is played out, but Adam is probably not gonna like that card right there. Never mind, he just rips it anyway.
He's got to fold this.
Yeah, nice fold, nice fold, nicely done. Looks like he did believe. Adam there.
Every time online.
Aces versus kings.
You got a 10?
Not a great spot to be in pre-flop. There's just nothing you can do.
Let's
It's
get that
just,
king.
it's
though.
called the
Come
cooler.
on. Come on, baby.
2 outer for
Let's
Tazo.
see it.
For the 1 time? No 1 time here. It's a good thing that 3 of hearts was not on the turn, because I don't know if Rob would have been able to get away from that. But Zabib, last player in, has taken the early and dominant chip lead here, as we can see Mike pushing the chips over to him. Great job for your first time playing poker, Adam. So whatever happens, I'm proud of you. You're picking up the game well.
Oh, you poor baby.
He even knows how to chip shuffle already. Great job.
Mine.
So indirectly, I'm at a proxy war with you right now.
That's what I get.
This is not.
My Yeti just attacked me for you.
This is not the Cold War. We are not in Yugoslavia. Calm down.
If I can't be evil, I can poker people.
When else did you get to be
Adam steamrolling the table.
Howdy.
We've got Tazo back here. What an unfortunate cooler. There's nothing you can do there. Nothing you can do there, but we're gonna hear a couple words from him. So
We're gonna bring Tazo on. I'm gonna take a backseat here.
what were the expression or emotions that were going through you as you saw Adam flip over those aces? Did you believe him when he told your dad that he had aces?
I did not. 100% no.
I see. Yeah, usually Adam has been known to make some tricky plays and to, lie in poker, which is, I know nobody lies in poker ever. That's crazy. But unfortunately for you, sir, he did have aces.
The other 2 numbers right.
It was a nice fold from your dad to see him get out of the way there with the middle pair. But after the top card pairs, it just looks like he has a 10. So whether or not he was telling the truth. Wait, did I just see somebody fold pocket 10s? Hold on, what? No, no way. No way somebody folded pocket 10s.
I would never be able to play.
No, that's gotta be wrong. That's gotta be wrong.
I have so much patience, but he could totally.
That's gotta be wrong, right?
So much patience.
You see that video where he was like
What?
shuffling?
I will ask the table after this hand. I didn't see the name. I just saw pocket 10s, and I was going to catch back up to that. But
George's cards right here, I'd be like this. It's like shuffling chips on our cards.
interesting.
And then
I don't know.
same thing.
Very interesting. Is it heads up right now?
I think Corey went off.
Yeah, is everything okay?
No, it's fine. Yeah.
Adam bet.
Very interesting. Yeah, the 2 10s are definitely folded, so I'm not sure what's going on there.
Diamonds.
Oh, Corey's all in. I didn't realize that. Got it.
The little nutters, please, 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 please.
Wow.
I would want my 3 again.
Okay, who folded pocket 10s pre-flop? What are you doing?
What?
Fully pocket tens free.
Yosh is smiling.
What the fuck?
You're
All right.
8 or 7.
Peanut gallery.
Pocket tens.
Sorry, I had to confirm that it wasn't a misread of the cards. I needed to make sure. Yosh, apparently.
Yosh says he's awesome and to be quiet.
Got it. That's why Corey has the chips. You're right. I'm just picking fun. You know I love you, Yosh.
It's like 9, 8, 9.
Let's see. What he does not seem very happy with himself for folding this. I don't know. I don't know what the thought process was. I guess it looked strong. I think Corey was early position there and, just ripped it, but she had less than 3 big blinds, so anyway. Yeah, it didn't seem like much of a tank. Like, at least with pocket 10s, I would sit there and think about it for a minute, but now Rob with the ace-queen picks up the ace-queen here. Looks like he's gonna ship it. Yeah, 2,400. Yosh for 900. Looks like he decided to put the call in. I can't exactly tell. With the suited ace, yeah, he did right there. So Yosh hoping for some clubs. Looks like the chip count is wrong. There it is. Now it's fixed. Corey folds. Ellie out of the way. And Zabib not getting too great of a price here, but seen crazier things happen. Nope, he just goes in to get out of the way. So heads up, Yosh in a dominated position. Rob looking good for a scoop of this 2,900 chip pot, which is less than 5 big blinds at the moment, folks. Suited ace versus ace queen offsuit. So, oh, and there's a queen in the window there, but it's a club Could we see one more club for a sweat? No. Backdoor clubs is, oh, there it is. There's the backdoor. Now we got a sweaty river. Let's see. Can he pull off the miracle? And Yosh cannot. Good game, Yosh. I forgive you for folding pocket tens. It's okay. I forgive you. I think we're looking at our top 6 players now. Adam with not as much of a commanding lead anymore, but middle of the pack is kind of somewhat even within 3 big blinds of each other. And then Ellie with less than 2 bigs remaining. Come on out to Hava to get yourself on this live stream. Get your face known in the poker world. Maybe you could be the next top 100 on the Hendon Mob, like Kiwi, the amazing dog poker player. Best dog poker player in the world. She knows all decisions. She actually cashed top 50 in the WSOP main event this year. So great job, Kiwi. Gotta, publicly acknowledge her for that. But she's really just the best, and she likes to cuddle, so it's great.
Have you seen those videos? We did it with the cat. The cat, she's not dumb. Kiwi, I don't remember her result.
I did it with Kiwi one day. Not on purpose, but like I was like holding her, and I was next to her window. No, I didn't throw her.
You don't throw the dog. You just slowly put it on the wall and see if it pushes.
What are we listening to right now? What are they talking about?
You put her face into it,
Dogs. Throwing dogs. Pierce suited ace. No straight possibilities with this. He does not like the spot. I know what I'm doing here. There we go. Very nice job, Pierce. Came to the right conclusion. Looks like 2,200, so just under 3 big blinds. Oh, Pierce is not going to like this. Corey should ISO raise here to deny equity from players behind her and make them not as incentivized to call, try and isolate and play heads up in this pot.
Corey, you gotta be kidding me.
Yeah, Pierce is not happy about that.
Alright, let's do this.
Pierce is not happy. Let's see the reaction. As you can see, visibly frustrated with himself. But you did make the right decision, Pierce. You did make the right decision. And I believe in you. You're going to flop an ace. I believe, Pierce. I believe.
Yes?
Spade. There it is. What did I say? And another spade. Pierce just flopping the absolute world here. The dream. Now makes it 2 pair. Doesn't really change anything. 1 outer here. And Pierce makes a full house. So Pierce is definitely happy with himself for that one. Look at that. Thanking Jesus, the man in the sky. Let's go. Good job, Pierce. About as good of a run out as you can ask for with ace 9. Now, Pierce right back in the thick of things here in 2nd place now. Very close between him and Georgia for that 2nd place position. Ellie is going to have to find a hand that she likes and go with it within the next couple hands here, or she's just going to be forced all in blind. So we shall see what happens, but looking pretty good for Zabib at the moment, but it's still anyone's game.
Since you have people behind you with action still open, you should have jammed on top.
Someone once went all in against me against my pocket queens, and Mitt was behind
They
me,
are
and I
discussing
threw Mitt,
exactly what I
like,
just said
hey,
about
I went
Corey,
all in.
not putting
Like,
the rest of her money in
never
to try and
don't ask
isolate
stupid questions.
Pierce, who'd already put his money in.
That's the highest compliment you could ever get.
I didn't want to hear who won pocket queens.
That's the best thing they'll ever say.
There was one time Adam and I went back and forth. We both had pocket kings.
Zabib just open ripping it with pocket deuces, and Georgia, I think she could find herself, yeah, probably a good laydown in the long run there. It's not, King Jack offsuit does look like a pretty nice hand, but then you realize it's just jacking off, and it's not a great hand. And deuces, I don't really hate the jam with only 2 players left to act in the blinds, 2 completely random holdings, but if you see a flop with deuces and there's not a deuce on it, you're going to have no idea where you're at. So good play to try and just pick up some blinds that are now 400, 800. Moving up quickly, folks.
Right, but not after that one.
When you talk, you got to put your face like 1 inch away from that.
Am I being picked up now?
I can hear you now. Yeah, we're at 4-8 now. So blinds significantly larger than they were just a few minutes ago. But still anyone's game. We saw Zabib come in here as the very last player when blinds were 1-2, and now he's largely in the chip lead, ahead by, what is it, about 5,000 chips almost, 4,800 chips. Let's see if Ellie can find a monster in the next couple of hands to put her money in here with, and it's not this one. 9-3 offsuit is definitely not the one. Georgia with the jiggities, Georgiggities, some might say. Georgia's gonna put some more money in here, make it 16, I think. Yeah, 2,200 actually. Rob can't do anything with that. Ellie texting me how she can't pick up a hand. We know, Ellie. I've been watching, and I'm sorry for you.
Look at me. I am the button now. I am the button now.
Throwing some randomness in.
Wash is not a bad idea. Just gets the, you know, the mental juices flowing every once in a while.
So computers used to be really bad.
Mike, before you deal this hand, get out of the, like, in screen and press go again, because it picked up some cards when it was washed. Yeah. You're good now. Card reader, he had already hit go, so it wanted to display Ellie's cards as Jack 4 offsuit, which was not the actual deal. As we can see, dealer doing dealer things right now. And then hand number 35 will be underway.
So what they did is they started taking elements, but this
Whoa, are you still with us?
you used to be able to take random numbers off of images that were out there, and this guy created a room full of lava lamps.
I've seen that.
If you're listening, Wosner, what is your prediction for this game? Who is bringing home the glory and the gold tonight?
Isn't that a thing to? That's also. Is it the same thing?
Ellie, a deuce. That is really unfortunate. Wash does not seem to have done anything. Going to be a big no-no from her with a little bit upset hand throwing happening.
That's crazy. That's almost exactly what he just said.
I'm sure.
Corey's just going to have a walk on this hand, and we'll get to hand number 36. Nobody had anything worthwhile here. Ellie now going to be in the big blind, so it's either this one or the next one. The decision is going to have to be made. Went to showdown. Pierce, 66% of hands. Ellie, 0% of hands. Very interesting. Very interesting, and it's unfortunate that she's not been able to pick up a hand this entire game, it seems like.
Because they can stand in front of the cameras, and it'll make it even more random.
Yep, that is a bad feeling. Card dead is bad feeling. Ellie's definitely do. This is the one. Ace, ace right here. There's an ace under that first one. And it looks like an ace under the next one. Well, Adam's got one of them, so I don't know how likely that is, but we'll see. Ellie giving off no information with her reaction after looking at her cards for the first time. Zabib's going to make it 16, so when it gets back to Ellie, it's going to be all in or nothing. Pierce with the queen 10 here. Pierce with the queen 10. 4,100. Let's see what he does. It's either a jam or fold spot here, Pierce, so let's see what he wants to do. He's going to get a phone call. Never mind, a FaceTime, and be frustrated about it. Random number, FaceTiming Pierce. It's always a good thing.
I think they were trying to tell me to fold.
And tank fold. Let's keep track of that. Corey is going to put her money in here. Ellie with the king deuce. It is a good fold, but very unfortunate that there's not going to be much more of a spot.
That was the 6th time that happened.
That is the 4th or 5th time at least that Ellie's had king deuce. I have particularly noticed that hand pop up in her recurring list of dog shit hands. 6, 4, 5 times is crazy, Taza.
No, you can get into game 2. Yeah. I don't know.
Zabib obviously making the call with ace-8 offsuit and currently ahead. 8 remains ahead. Oh, wait, never mind. Never mind. I lied. Jack wins. Good hand, Corey. You leaving? Night. Ellie all in blind here. I'm going to tell her not to look at her cards. She knows. She knows. She's not going to look. I don't need to tell her that. She's a poker professional. Also in the Hendon Mob Top 100.
Why'd I break it? Oh, because
Kiwi and Ellie right up there together. Tournament crushers. Kiwi and Ellie. Just an unfortunate set of cards to have received tonight. So let's see if this is the one. Everyone's going to limp so she can multiply 6x. And then Adam's going to go all in with his big blind, and everyone's going to fold. That's what's going to happen.
What are you yapping about? What is this?
And Adam's going to have dog shit.
black.
It's very close now between Adam and Georgia, and Corey for that matter, but they're all within 2 big blinds of each other, so still very much anyone's game. Ellie picks up the pocket jacks. Too bad this wasn't on the last one. She would have had top set and a very nice chip stack to go along with it, but you know, never say never. 200 is a notable amount, and if she receives some calls, there could be some more money coming her way. Regardless of what happens here, we will see a flop. Corey's going to call. Ellie's obviously all in blind. Adam's going to... Did he say jam?
Check.
Oh, no, he checked. I thought he said jam. 6-7 versus 6-7 versus Jack-Jack. Jack-Jack in good shape here to receive the triple up.
I like Android more than iPhone. Because I can download like, what is it, APKs or SDKs? APKs, yeah, I could just download APKs and just get all this stuff. Still going. Or Ellie.
3-2 exposed.
3-2 exposed. Flop is going to be Jack 10-4 with a couple of clubs. We've got a sweat on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. Ellie needs the board to pair. Corey needs a club. Adam virtually drawing dead. Turn is going to be a...
800.
Really?
Ellie now with the W on this hand. Adam just monkey stabbing here with 6-7 offsuit.
Yeah.
There it goes.
Another 4.
Nice triple up for Ellie here. Corey's going to call with the flush draw. And we will see if she hits her club on the river. The answer is absolutely she will. That is a straighty, flushy looking board there. It is a good thing that Corey did not have 7-8 of clubs, because Ellie, the full house, would have been obliterated. Corey obviously going to put some money in here. She checked it back. Oh no, okay, yeah, she bet 800. Obviously Adam folds. And Ellie's got top vote.
Voted.
Very nice hand, Ellie.
I did have a flush.
Back in the game. Yep, unfortunate timing. Could have been some more money coming her way, but it looks like Ellie has more than what it says. How much does Ellie have? It looks like she's got more. How many chips does Ellie have in front of her?
Every time I play new people, I sit down at the table and I go, I feel like
It looks like more than 600.
launch speed is straight.
Hey, you're stealing my move, Adam.
Literally every time
That's
I sit
my
at the table, I
move.
do that.
And sometimes it's genuine.
And then
Her chip count could have just been wrong at the start. They might not have added her 500 chip into the mix, so I think she might have 2100. I have a feeling she's got 2100 right now because of slight miscalculation. Yeah, Ellie has 2100. Okay, corrected. Yeah, there we go.
so I sat down at the table.
That's exactly right. They didn't add her 500. All right, well, not as bleak of a spot anymore with 2100 chips. Blinds are going to double here in the next couple minutes, though, and it's going to be basically all in or fold for everybody. But let's see what goes down here. On hand number 37, 8.
Have a good night.
Looks like next hand we're going to be at 8-16. Rob picking up king queen offsuit here in the hijack. All in. Corey's going to get out of the way. Ellie, king 3, probably just going to fold it and save her chips for the next one. Both, it looks like, yep, king queen's just going to get it through there. Good hand, Rob. Show aggression, make some money.
I think I had
Such an
He just mucked him.
big blind.
We're at 5-1 now.
Oh, 500, 1,000. I lied.
Mine's already out. It's too late.
Thought it
Yeah, our
was
blinds are
860.
already
How
out.
it works.
One dealer.
Take this.
Strata
Put some one more shift. really trying to save that one shift. That .02 big blind.
I found out. Oh, you were there.
.01.
I think I had an allergic reaction to it.
That's awful.
And I didn't know. Yeah.
Well, at least it wasn't like.
Now I know how bad my allergy is also. Because the last time I had shrimp, or I guess I
That should
had.
happen.
Hand number 39, ladies and gentlemen.
No.
39.
Well, I don't know. I'm not like diagnosed allergies. I just feel weird when I eat them.
Prove
Yeah.
it.
Does your mouth get numb and like tingly?
I can't. It's hard to explain. I feel like I have cotton in my ears.
Adam,
And I get
ace
hot
jack,
and cold, and my tongue goes
2,500, 2.5 big blinds here.
It's like before choking. You know what I mean?
This will probably get through. Unless Pierce, yeah, no. 4 deuce, just can't bring himself to do it.
Like watermelon or
Zabib's going to pick up
I know. Like my mouth starts to itch.
Watermelon.
1.5 big blinds here.
Not watermelon. When I eat pineapple.
Yeah, well that's normal because of the high acidity. Yeah.
Chip counts looking pretty even between our top 3 players.
I found out I was
Pierce and Ellie at the bottom of the list as of right now, but that can all change with 1 triple up.
My hand like swelled the fuck up for like an hour. I was like, oh, okay, I'm ready.
2 doubles and anyone is in first place.
Now
So
every time I eat it itches, and then I'll like shit my brains out for 2 days. So
Yeah.
I've learned my lesson
did
to
do that.
stay away. Yeah.
I thought it was a mistake, but I don't think it was a mistake.
blinds are steep, chips are flying. Corey picks up 2 offsuit broadways, and she's going to
I know, bro.
contemplate,
If you're allergic to something, grow up. You know what I mean?
fix her
It's a
glasses,
mindset.
and ask if it's on her. And then
And I tried that
2,000
for
is the
about
raise.
5 years. What's that? 2? You min clicks?
Whatever that means, I sure did.
Adam with the exact same hand, same suits and everything. Interesting.
Okay, that's cute.
I think so. There were definitely 2 black cards, but Adam's gonna 3-bet rip it here on top of Corey, and she's not gonna like the position she finds herself in if she makes the call. Looks like she says no. Oh, she called. Okay. Okay, I thought she folded that, but she was flipping it up. The 0 chip call.
Yes, I love that. I named my lizard after Pinkie Pie's alligator.
You only hope for runner spades or
His name is Gummy.
4, 3, 5. Heart's not a factor here. Deuce, and Corey drawing dead to a chop. No chop here. Adam's going to scoop this 14,000 chip pot. Now Adam with the commanding lead here. Adam with 52% VPIP. Quite impressive to maintain that number and still be so far in first place. So good job, Zabib.
Anything worthwhile to say?
Oh, is Corey out?
Corey is out. Corey has taken the seat in the peanut gallery right now.
My rage is so high. No, because that was small blind.
This is the Twitch chat.
Oh, yeah.
5-1.
Yeah.
Restream, I think. I don't know what it is.
Best way for you to get
I will be right back.
killing everybody.
What? You're knocking over. Okay.
You knocked on, but you haven't walked in.
Not much to knock over.
It was
Like,
Nate.
shuffling shit doesn't bother me, but for
It
some
was
reason
Nate.
people do this, and I can't,
Sorry.
it, like, the sound,
Makani does like
freaking,
this.
like, I have, like, instant rage, like, I have to,
Hands.
what is it?
1,000.
There are so many.
Yeah, yes, exactly.
Dude, there's so many things that piss me off at like an actual casino. Like when the guy next to you is coughing or like, you know, weird and sick, and then when the guy next to you has a bunch of cologne on, or when the guy next to you is doing the thing.
That's what I'm saying, like, shuffling, if the shuffle chips, it doesn't bother me. But when one person goes like this, I'm like, I will freaking reach across the table and stab him.
Like shuffling doesn't bother me, but the whole like drop your chips.
Yeah.
On
That's
top of
the-
each other.
And that's what he's been doing for the last like 20
Guess
minutes.
what, Georgia? 400 more. Let's do this. All right, you ready? You got a kings or aces?
Oh, Riley.
He sucks. Pick me.
Begging generally doesn't work with poker gods.
What? Begging is the only thing that works. See?
I was wrong.
I'm gonna start that.
Okay.
10.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, banked it. Here you go.
I finally beat you.
It was much deserved. It was much deserved.
Pierce is out. All right, let's see if he wants to come back to the booth here. Hold on.
Isn't it weird how it's always insane 4 people at the end of the tournament every time?
Adam at ace, I didn't believe it. He told me to after I went off.
It's getting more and more exciting right over here, guys. I'm Eric, and we are back. We've got 4 players left. And here comes... Oh, it's for real now, guys. We've got Ellie, we've got Adam, we've got Rob, we've got Georgia, and it's a party. Yes, the quarterfinals going on right now. I just am jumping in. I took a little break for a little bit, but Adam is in the lead with 13,200 chips, followed by Georgia with 8,400. Ellie's going to need to make a huge comeback to get in the top 3 in this position, but let's see what happens right now. Georgia's got the 8-3, and she is under the gun. Rob goes all in with his ace. Ellie's got a queen-6 suited, only 600 chips left. The blinds are 500, 100, so that means she's got to go all in to make the call. She does. Adam with the ace-4 is looking at his cards. He's thinking, I'm the richest one. I could take 2 of them out if I win.
I'm in for 1,000 is how much?
This is what you get to do when you're the chip leader. Make bad calls.
Everybody's on?
And he does. Adam goes ahead, makes the call. Georgia folds her cards, although I don't know what they are.
Run it 3 times, we chop 3 ways. Oh, flip it.
11D, 1D.
Adam folded. I saw those chips out front and thought he made the call, but he didn't. Queen 6 versus ace 8. Rob is slightly ahead, but it's pretty much a coin flip. An 8, a 2, and another 2. That puts Rob a huge lead. He's got an 86% chance to take this. Ellie's going to need one of the 3 remaining queens. It's the 3 of diamonds. No help, and Ellie is out of the tournament. Adam's in first place with 13,200. Georgia follow it with 8,400, and Rob getting a nice just about double up to 5,000 chips as we take the final 3.
So after many years, those are the only pens that left-handed people don't smudge.
At A3.
What? There's pens left-handed people don't smudge?
Yeah, this is the ones that I
I'm
buy.
a lefty.
Me too. I've been searching for pens for years.
And what is the right pen?
That's the answer.
Oh, I hate these pens.
Take it back.
They like feel like pencil.
That's a Ellie right there. Nice facial shot of Ellie right in the noggin over there. As McConney rubs out of his head, I must be for some good luck. 43 hands in, 3 players left to go. We thought there might be 2 tournaments. I think there's only going to be 1 today. The cards are getting dealt right now. Rob with a 9-7 offsuit. He's got 5,000 chips, but the blinds are 500, 100, so he's out. Adam, who's raises to 2,500. Georgia's got pretty much the second worst hand in poker, and she folds. Another 1,000 chips for Adam. The rich get richer. He's doubling up Georgia, and Georgia's got a 50% more than Rob.
Say what again? Say what again?
It's just 2. He said 1, 2. He did not say 100 or 1,000.
So these are the V pips. This is when Adam puts his money in the pot voluntarily when he doesn't have to nearly half the time. Rob's down to 2 out of 5, and Georgia just 1 in 4 times she puts her money in. She's a little more conservative according to the numbers. We're only 44 hands in. Not a huge sample size, but enough to know that Adam's going to put some money in the pot if he can. He's going to start off this hand with
Extra mayo and lettuce
an
and
8-6 suited. The blinds are 1,000, 2,000, so that's a nice couple of shekels over there. He's got to play to put it to even be in the hand.
I don't care. Pick whatever. What? Yes. The Gatorade.
He's thinking about food.
Yes, blue. I'm all in.
Adam goes all in with the 8-6 suited. Georgia's going to have to call with her 5-3 suited. Rob with the 8-2. Adam picks up another 1,500 chips. Scratch that. Rob makes the call. Rob makes the call. 8-2. He just said, screw this. I'm out. Here we go. The flop's down. 6, 9, and a king. Rob needs the last. Rob needs a 7 to tie. No good, and Rob is out of the tournament. The old 8-2 for the win did not come through, surprisingly enough. We're going to leave this camera view up because there's only going to be a few more hands left unless it just lasts too long. 45 hands in. Adam's got 20,000 chips. George has got about 6,000 and change.
All in, heads up first.
They're going all in, heads up. She doesn't even want to see the cards. It looks like a chop.
Cool. 15 bucks off.
They chopped.
Basically a free drink.
Yeah, Adam's taking 15, Georgia 10.
And they decide they're going to split it. There you go. Adam takes first place. Georgia second place. Rob third place. Guys, thank you so much. I'll let you know if we're starting another hand. You could probably look at the live stream. If there's a lot of time left, we are. And if there's not a lot of time left, we're not. Are we doing another game or is that it?
Yeah, we have 3 so far for the next game. I'm gonna see if we have enough.
Love ducks.
Give me 5 minutes.
Yeah, I'll be in. You're talking about the ducks hand, right?
So this is how we do things in my house. I do the grocery shopping, and I don't buy anything.
Alright, we're gonna take a little break.
Let's do it.
There's still snacks in it, and they don't.
Little breaks, you
10 minute
do.
break. 5 minute break.
So you have to clean up their snack cover, you know, scrap.
So
If
there's
you give
like
me a rack, I can
30
put all these
bags,
blacks right into a rack for you.
We're
have
gonna
one.
distribute them again.
Okay.
and then they're like, we have no snacks, and I'm like, well, sucks to you.
There's no food in this house, but it's cooked.
But see, they're spoiled. Their dad is a snackaholic, and their grandfather will buy them whatever they want. So whenever any of them go to the store, they have me. It defeats my.
Where's Grandpa now? Where's go to store Grandpa now, by the way? Bring him next time.
I don't know. Guys, we're playing again.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
See you all later. Bye. See you later. We're going to,
We're going to the,
we won't be here.
these snacks are.
Want me to switch it to Tuesday?
What are the words?
I want these everywhere. I know that that's a big thing now with people that redo their kitchens, that pop it, you want to pop it up. It's a little circle, you touch it on the countertop. It slides up and it exposes like 6 different plugins. So if you have the blender and stuff or the toaster, you just push the thing, it comes up, you plug your stuff in, and you push it back down. Right? But I've never seen them come out of the ceiling before, but I really love it. Extension cords from the ceiling is what I'm about. I would charge my phone. Like, you know, the chicken and oil change place. Drop it in, good to go.
Alright, Dan, you in for game 2?
You can put your phone in your back pocket. Hanging from the ceiling, just hanging down by the charger. How cool would that be? Pull your phone out of thin air when you walk past it. Okay.
Good night, Mike. Good night.
I want it.
Coming through.
Wait, you know he's tripping them on the floor and you get your cord stepped on it, it breaks the palm things? None of that.
Geniusness.
It is.
We just had a conversation in the kitchen.
Yeah.
What's going on, Si?
I didn't think about the outlets.
Are you someone who like prefers to cook with gas versus electric?
Yes. But Florida is like all electric. What's going on with you? There's so we lived in Palm Gardens and Donald Ross and lived in Evergreen. Yeah. So Evergreen was natural gas, and I like was like that's not bad. Yeah. We had a small house, so we had to and then we moved to up here, and we have like
What's it for? Just for fun?
I upgraded from really crappy to a nice one, but it was electric. And you get it like the new ones that have the flat, are pretty, but they're so hard to keep clean because you scrape them. They're metal pans on glass and it's straight. Like the ones you get, clean, easy, right? Look, everything is nice.
yeah.
And
It doesn't
the
matter.
Hava is great too.
It doesn't matter what you cook on it. Like if you don't make a mess, you still make a mess.
Gas just cleans up.
Yeah.
You wipe everything, then you wipe. There was fire coming out of it, and it's clean that area as well. So you're good.
I don't know. I kind of like got used to it. We've been here for like 8 years, so like I've gotten used to cooking for all
You can come and see it on my laptop, James.
But I mean, we have a Blackstone, so I try to make everything Blackstone. It's a flat top, like
Yeah,
the
it's
tappanyaki
griddle,
grill.
right?
Yeah. So it's like
They're amazing.
Yeah.
They cook everything.
So I either cook in my Instapot and my air fryers, or I cook.
Okay, how crazy are air fryers?
Yeah.
When little kids talk about technology, I'm like, the technology that changed my life the most is in my family. Because I was a little kid who, when we had a pizza practice, we waited an hour for mom to put out the food. Right? And to this day, when some kid orders a nice coffee, I'm like, every coffee I drank was a nice coffee after 10 minutes, kiddo. Because when there's no microwave, you can't reheat your coffee.
Yeah.
So it's so
I don't know, I'm kind of micro.
Let's go.
That's not my jam. I don't use
Game
my
2, let's go.
Here's the thing.
I'm sitting right here.
Yep. I will reheat stuff. The point is, that was such a life-changing thing. If you had something frozen in the microwave, you
Don't
were
stop.
out. We would take a pot out, start putting hot water in it, put it in the
Well, all right. It is time for Hava game number 2. It's a little bit late. We're at the 10:47 mark, but there's not that many players for the second round, so it's not a big deal. We're going to set everybody up. They're going to have 1,500 chips, and we're going to start on game number deuce.
That'd be insane. It's like Orange Theory. They give you a little band.
I like that idea. Planet Fitness, you put your hands on the bars, and it reads it.
So how do I
I am really sorry about that, my friend.
No, you're good. Come on, grab a seat, Nick. Chris,
You can just make this whole thing a bar.
We'll sit over here.
Like a metal bar that we have to hold our hands on.
I need to know when you see my damn phone.
What?
Let's see if I can play more than one hand this game. Yeah, bro. When I folded those pocket
I know, I
tens,
mean, I use it every day.
that's so stupid.
I'm not gonna not use it every day. But like
I meant to put all my chips in, but I threw my cards in instead.
Oh, God.
And I would have taken it.
I don't know the reason.
This does that.
Because everything's plastic in the air fryer. You would have the glass doors.
That's what I have. Because we're 6 so like I have the.
Bro, let me see. It's supposed to be the style of like Venom. You know, the black.
Some Nikes today. They got the Black Friday deal.
Oh, do they?
Everything's 30% off.
Really?
I think that everybody at the table would be.
Or did they raise the
down.
price last week? And that was
But the thing is, they were
What kind of
people that
Nikes
were
did you
waiting.
get?
I rock
High tops.
Air Force Max.
Air Force Ones.
Well, we're starting game 2 now. What I'm saying is, I think all the people that were waiting for game 2 would pay for game 2.
Colors are fire.
Hola.
They have so many freaking Air Max combinations now. Air Max 90s and all that shit.
You are?
I think I had a pair of 95.
Hey, you want to scoot over? Oh, you got the Air Max 95s?
I think I had a pair of those. Yeah.
Yes.
I think they're somewhere in my house. I don't wear them though. They're white.
I can't. There's no aggression.
The ones I'm wearing,
There's
they
no
have so
way
many
you can be
different
aggressive
kinds.
here.
Here, let me sit
I'm
down.
gonna do Mike cosplay. I'm gonna cosplay Mike
Like, sit down, I'll go
next
over
week.
there.
Good.
I looked down at like Queen 6 and I was like, I'm gonna freaking bring
All right,
it. And
check,
then it was
check
like,
next to your name.
raise.
What? I did.
I'm like, alright.
I did it.
But you don't like
Another round. I did it.
Georgie, game 2. Sai, you playing?
Oi. Oh, you're gonna sit there?
Taking out money for a free game.
I'm gonna play Lucius.
Wait, where's the letter? Pretty good about it.
Is this everyone? Is that what you playing?
I don't know. Zoe!
Rob, you playing?
Yeah.
Alright, we all gonna play.
Dan, you in?
Alright, so what are you saying? I bet red and black?
I'm good, meaning.
About.
Okay, gotcha.
This ain't red and black. You only lose on. She's a pain to get out. Zero.
Connie's out. Connie's out. Zoe!
I'll give you one to play.
Are you playing?
You don't have one. I don't need that.
Yes. Do whatever you want.
Are you playing? No, thank you.
Free will is
You're not
Hey,
playing?
Josh. I'll give you one of these.
No thanks.
Hunter is not playing. Me? No, I got this.
What's the name again, my friend?
Mikey.
I'm Mike.
Mikey.
Oh, I'm good. I don't really.
Mikey in the low
Yeah, you gotta throw it into my mouth like a seal.
Where's Michael?
I get
I'll
how
get him.
you
He's so
are.
sad.
Oh!
What?
That actually
Almost.
works too well.
Did I hit your teeth? Hurt my tooth, yeah.
I said it
Oh,
to
you got
you.
quarterback
I
over
was
there.
straight at you.
I looked over your
I
face.
even hit you in the face to get your attention.
How do you call, what do you call me?
Well,
True bitch?
it disappeared. It went into
Alright.
the ether.
Your last chance, Matthias. Here.
I'll just catch it. How about
Two.
that?
One.
I wanna eat it. I
Like
like.
a million?
Why are you like darting it at me?
Smallest bet is $1 million on roulette.
Toss it. Oh, really? Okay, this is a bad
This is
idea.
the last one.
This is a bad idea. Very good.
I just
sitting over
decided
here?
roulette.
Catch one more.
What is this? Okay, here we go.
That's
Ready?
supposed to be
We're
mine.
gonna do
There
it
we
there.
go.
They have different levels.
Thank you.
Hey, Sai.
What ticket? I didn't get a ticket.
You didn't know what's your name?
Threw it on my face.
What was that?
Your name?
Mike?
And you already got a kid.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm okay.
I appreciate you.
Ticket from the bar.
My friend.
Oh, you got one too?
You can see the dealer punching in names for game number 2, and we are about to get started.
I always like to share.
Thank you so much.
So we're going to do a rundown of the players in the game. That's seat number 1. That's called empty. Empty seat number 1 right over there. We've got, empty seat number 1 looks like it's being filled by Tattoo Arm. By Adam. Adam will be sitting in seat number 1. Mike in seat number 2. Seat number 3 with Matthias. I know that better. Matthias in seat number 3. Sai, seat number 4. Yosh in the blue in seat number 5. Rounding up, we've got Georgia in seat number 6. Tasso, red, seat number 7. Rob is in seat number 8 with the lollipops in his mouth. That's Nick in seat number 9.
Thank you, brother.
What do you mean? All the bars?
And it is a party. Except for James. James is in seat number 10, by the way. Who's the good-looking guy over there? That's Jamez.
Oh, yeah, me and Georgia chop first.
So what do you chop the bar tab?
Yeah.
We're just trying to get to the next game.
I don't know, dude. That's just way harder than what
What are you up to? Don't you have school sometime?
50. We can't open it, can't we?
Sounds like you don't either.
I was like, you're 11.
My dad, yeah.
You can do this busted
Yeah, I'm learning.
Sorry.
a day. Are you homeschool?
A little bit. I know, like, just enough to get by.
You're like an anti-show.
I need a Domino's. I need a Domino's.
Forget how to do it.
Roulette?
Somebody told me you did this.
Roulette?
Like,
Oh.
in the front.
Greek?
Really? So am I. You speak Greek? No, I wish.
Wait, you're Greek?
Yeah. My last name's Doris. That's silent.
Looks like everybody's name's in the computer. I'm going to give you a little rundown right over here. Let's try it one more time. Chip counts. Everybody's chip counts are 1,500. Unfortunately, I pushed the button before they were plugged in, so can't even see it. But it's exciting.
They were born here. We're going to start at 1-1. But my great-grandparents are further in.
Yeah.
They came here.
Gotta have a work ethic in your business.
That's why I was fascinated.
I'm going to send them a note. I'll give them an announcement via the walkie-talkie. Our viewers would like to hear something interesting.
So you float in Greek? Oh, what's it
Sorry,
called?
say something?
Nothing.
I haven't introduced my background. The one I like really spoke to was my dad.
I tried, people. I tried.
Past almost 20 years now.
Yeah.
So like and I haven't been back to Greece in 20 years. So like,
You live over there?
no,
They live here.
yeah.
I've never been to Greece, but I want to so bad.
My dad was like he had a green card. He did not become a citizen. He came here, met my mom.
My dad too.
My mom and my dad are from the same island,
Oh, no
but
shit.
they met here.
What island?
That's cool.
Alright, we're going to start at 1-1. 1-1?
And,
Back then, that was like high school.
If you were to go visit, is that where you'd go?
yeah. I mean, it's just
No!
go to a different island.
Yeah.
What you got to do?
Did they have a house
Who?
over there?
Who? Who's it with? We know, don't I? I know who he is, don't I?
So
Hold on. I don't know who it is, but I'm sure I know the person, yes? I do. Don't be like that, girlfriend. Hey. Come here.
Yeah.
No, I do not like this at all.
Same with my grandfather's house, but good for us. Israel's helping us with the demolition.
yay, plus two. I mean, you gotta look at the brush.
It's a joke. Now that entire house is made out of like stone, hand by hand, brick laid, like 350 years ago. So, crazy though.
Don't eat it.
Luck, everybody. 100, 100.
All right, we're going to start a little bit with the blinds at 100, 100. Everyone's got 1,500 chips. So we're going to start a little bit higher than normal, but that's okay because we are ready to game number 2. Cards are being dealt. Ladies and gentlemen, Hava free poker game 2 starts now. So Matthias is under the gun. You can see his 5-2, and he's already out. Sai's got a queen 7. That's good enough for her to make the call. Yosh is a 10-5. He's like, I'm in too. Georgia, tell me Georgia didn't make, Georgia folded. We all know that, right? 7-3?
That's what we started last game with, right?
Of course, she's out.
We're basically starting the final game.
But you have people waiting on the list.
How many people do you have on the list?
Tasso makes the call with the 7-5, so does Rob. That's clearly they've had this discussion saying we're playing and we're going to get this game through. Nick's got a 9-4.
Yeah, I'm going to end up playing one.
What is Nick going to do with the 9-4?
He's trying to accelerate things.
He's the cutoff. Nick's in the cutoff. I can't tell if he's got cards in front of him. Hey, Nick. Nick. Yo, Nick, it's on you. Yo, Nick. And 9-4, and he folds. James is going to call the queen 7-7-5 for Adams. He's already in. Mike's in, and here we go. Of course, 7 ways to the flop. Just like they do in the pros. The flop camera sitting down over here. Let's see if we get anything interesting on this flop. The tension's mounting. We got an ace, a 6, and a 6. Really doesn't help any of them. I mean, a favorite right now is actually Tasso. Tasso's got the flush draw. He's a 30% chance to win. James is a queen high. There's no way he could tell he's good, but James might bet it anyways. Tasso with the 7-5 takes the bet. What's it? So James makes the call. He's actually ahead. Because of all the folded cards, Tasso only has 5 outs. There's no 5s left. There's no 7s left. The only thing he can catch is one of the spades. The jack comes out. That gives James second pair. He bets 400. James is going to make the call. He's got second pair, but I got to tell you, James does not know that it's that cold and that he was running ahead. James folds his cards and Tasso makes 900 chips.
Was that 7-5?
This kid is so annoying.
That was a bad call to get there. Tasso's got the early lead with 2,400 chips. Everybody else is about even.
No. He wears this. And he's always just like this.
He wears black as shit.
No, he does not.
Sai's going to be under the gun. She's going to be the first one to have to make a bet. Of course, she will need chips. She will need cards first. So we'll give her a break for just a second while she takes a look at her card. She's got the first one.
That dude's range is like the whole board.
Well, it's cheating. And Sai's got a jack 4 suited, so of course she's going to make the call. Most people probably would fold, but not Sai under the gun. Jack 4, that's the move.
Oh, really? You got bit? That's so funny.
I don't think he's banned forever.
Xavier. He's banned until February.
I went over to 999. He was there. He's like, yeah, I've been here every day for 2 weeks.
So James has got pocket 10s.
I ran into him at City Diner.
He said he had a thing with Dollar General.
Yeah.
Because of that.
Oh, I remember that story.
James decided he's not going to raise the pocket 10s. He's only going to call, which lets everybody else come on in for almost nothing. Mike folds his queen 6. It's just a little more to make the call, but he chooses not to do it. Matthias is going to fold. Sai's going to make the call because Sai doesn't know how to fold the cards. It's struggling. She wants to fold, but her hands won't do it. Her money goes right in the center, and we're going to go 3 ways. See what happens over here. Flop cam. Hey, flop cam, what do you got for me? Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, the flop cam gives us dramatic pause. A queen, an ace, a 6. An easy, easy lead for Rob.
I went to Berry Fresh once and I ordered a Bloody Mary.
Rob with $1,000 left puts in the jam. James has to decide, does he have an ace, queen, or am I good? He knows he's not. Sai knows she's not good. She's going to need 2 pair or running hearts or miracle to make to actually get it. She has to check her cards again because maybe she should call, according to Sai. And she folds her cards and Rob takes it down. That's how we announce it this place.
It's like a mudslide-ish.
Rob, do you remember the name of the?
I really don't know.
Mudslide's like Kahlua.
Remember the name of the drink that Ron gave me last night that I took? You heard about it? You remember?
Yeah.
It was
I didn't want it to be.
Okay, we're 3 hands in. And Sai is already down to 900 chips, but that doesn't matter. She catches cards. That's all you got to do sometimes is catch some cards. The blinds are 100-100 still. Matthias is under the small blind. Sai is the big blind. Yosh, in the checkered shirt, will be under the gun. That means he's going first.
He has been slowed down on poker, and
hyper fixating on pool.
Yosh is pocket sixes.
Yeah, he's just made it so like
There's a few ways to play it. Some people you could fold. There's nothing wrong with that. You could raise. You could make the call and see what happens. Yosh is not deciding. Hey Yosh. Oh, there he goes. He puts a small raise in for 300. Tasso tosses his eights. Rob's got a king 10 offsuit. Does fold. Raises the ace 7, but folds the king 10. He's actually right by doing so. Yosh is so far. Mike makes the call with the king 8. Cy makes the call with another king 10. I'm not sure there's any kings left. But they're going three ways. $1,000 are already in this pot. 9, 3, 7. Yosh still in the lead, but there's just no way he knows that. Cy's going to check. Yosh is going to throw some chips in. He's only got 1,100 left, but he puts 200 of them right in the middle. The king 8 is thinking about it. That's Mike in the black over there. He's thinking about it. He looks again. That's the sign of someone who's about to make the call. He tosses in the money. And Cy does not want to give up. She is not a quitter. Yeah, 100%. An 8 would be way interesting right here. But it's a 5. That gives Yosh open-ended. Double gutted. But all right, same thing. Check, check, and check. A 3 on the river that puts Yosh in the lead. No reason to bet.
That's gotta be the dumbest thing.
He checks. Mike makes a
We're all natives.
check. He throws it up, and Yosh picks up 1,100 chips, puts him in first place with 2,500.
Bro, I think we should just all get along.
Yeah, there were 6s.
Angry German.
He had 6s and 3s or something.
Yeah.
We're gonna go to 1-2 now.
Alright, and then we're going to 5 down edgy.
3.5. When you found out you were German. I'm not German.
Wait.
You want both?
No, I'm a majority Irish.
Make sure that's right. Where's your chips?
1, 2, 3. 3 left.
They're really nice.
I'm waiting for this lollipop to get sweet.
It's sour. The whole bag said sour. Sour lollipop.
Yeah,
Those are the best lollipops.
We've been waiting a long time.
You're one.
Yeah, that's why I like my sheet
not
is
bad.
like
One year too.
puckered around it.
I've been taking it out.
You're big, buddy.
I know he just said on 1 though.
So Georgia is first to go with her Jack 7 offsuit.
Trust me. Having jaw issues. Sour.
Georgia doesn't play Jack 7 offsuit. Some people do. Rob's got the king and the queen, puts in a call. It doesn't matter. Nick's got Johnny Rockets over here. And he makes the call. James got pocket 6s, so he's going to at least call. Looks like he's not doing anything just yet. He makes the call. Adam's out. Mike's out. Matthias jams for 1,300. Cy, Jack 8. Cy, can she fold? I think her fold button's broken. It's broken. She's trying to fold, but it's broken.
Tried that stuff before. Take it easy on her.
And it's broken. She calls. She makes the call. Rob. Oh, Yosh got his ace queen suited. Yosh has got to make the call. That's a tough one to lay down. If Yosh lays it down, he gets a standing ovation from me. Ace queen suited. Georgia, what do I do? I've got ace queen suited. Oh, he throws it away! Standing ovation, unbelievable. Yosh is not playing. The ace-queen suited. Rob, 1,200 to make the call. Rob, I think, is doing the, I can't believe I'm playing for free, so let's put the money in the pot move. I gotta tell you, Nick has a huge. Nick, this Jax is great here. All the queens are gone. All the kings are gone. 2 of the aces are gone. I say go for it. Now, of course, I get to see all the cards, so it makes it a little easier for me. Nick's got jackety jacks. He's got 3 people all in. Quite frankly, I would have folded it, but Nick makes the jam. James sees his pocket sixes are no good. He folds. It's going back to Rob for. How's Rob?
I don't know.
I think they're all in.
Honestly, I don't.
Rob called. Rob makes the call, and the numbers are wrong. The computer will fix it all at the end. Ace Queen, Jack Jack, King Queen, Jack 8. You know the famous call the 2 all-ins with Jack 8 move. All right, they're figuring out the numbers in the pot right now.
Is there a medical term for that? Any doggy walking? From sour sugar?
Our dealer's putting them together so we could have all the flops, all the side pots potted on the side. That's what they call it, right?
Mike, you're eligible for these 2. Oh, no, I'm not on there.
And so we got the Jack 8, the King Queen, the 2 Jacks, the Ace Queen. We have an Ace Queen folded as well.
Where are your cards? I'm not in there.
That's what you say.
Are you watching on the computer? Oh.
Okay, show your cards first. Keep yours folded, please.
They're seeing what each other has. He's got King Queen. He's showing his pocket jacks. Matthias is going to show his Ace Queen offsuit. Sai's going to show her Jack 8. Here we go. We got a King 4-2. Rob picks up the early lead. An 8 is no good. That means it's an 8 or an ace on the river. It didn't come in. Rob is going to win 3,500 chips in a 5,000 out of a 5,000 chip pot going to the Rob Meister. That means Sai is going to take a seat on the side. Nick is going home. Matthias going home. And Rob is the big winner of this particular round. Rob's also the chip leader with nearly 6,000 chips. 6,000 is going to Rob. Second place is Tasso and Yosh with 2,400 apiece. And you can see Georgia and Adam are tied with the starting stacks, and Mike and James are down to the last 600-ish.
You folded Ace Queen? Well, you're in the game, so big fold. It was suited, too. Even better fold. Hey, I folded pocket 10s last game. Yeah, really good at fold.
That didn't work out for us.
I never fold pocket 10s.
Rob, you won that, right?
I was going to take it back, but
Okay. I was making sure because I see you out here. Oh, we're babysitting. We're making her do stuff. Go get stuff. Go find stuff and bring it back. Throw stuff in the garbage. Clean, stink, clean. Johan, my man.
We didn't know who it was until I was really
Is she good?
I was so surprised.
And here comes Zoe. So we're dropping down to the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And Zoe will make 8 players. I think this is the final table. We're going to give her 1,500 chips. Or not. Oh, maybe she's not playing. Is Zoe playing? Mike with the Queen 8 makes the early call. The blinds are up to 100, 200. Yosh has got to put another 100 chips in if he wants to make the call. If not, he's going to throw him out. George is already in for 200. So Yosh completes it. George has got a 9-3 suited, and let's see what happens. Someone help Rose. Oh, sorry, I'm watching Titanic in the background. Ace 5-9, Georgia. Oh, that's scratch that. King Ace 5 out of the flop. We missed it. King Ace 5. Wait.
Let me fix the computer. The flop's off.
We have the wrong flop, so hang on one second. The flop actually is Ace 5-9. A 3 came on the turn, so that king is not a king. The king is actually a 9.
Do you need me to come back there and fix the computer?
It's got the wrong cards on the flop. No big deal.
Everybody that was watching was hearing that.
And Georgia go.
Say again.
It just misread the flop. It's fine.
You gonna do any black Friday show?
Me? Are you asking me?
Yeah, where's
I don't know. I've been home. I don't know if he's home or not.
So Rob's in first place. We got Tasso Yosh in second. Georgia not far behind. Let's take a look over seat number 9. Is Zoe? Yeah, Zoe doesn't have chips. Zoe's not in. She's just a in the game spectator.
Is it projector?
Well,
You do it straight
when
on
it
the
comes to
wall,
bunk
or
beds,
So let's see what we got over here.
I brought the screen, you know?
Oh, Zoe is going to be playing the game.
Down loud, like, doesn't sound like a good time for me.
So Rob's first. He's under the gun right over here. He's taking a look at his cards. Rob has what they call 2 cards. King 5 suited. Is that a playable hand for Rob? If this was real money, it definitely wouldn't be, but we're playing for free, so let's toss them in. Zoe's out. I'm not even sure she was in.
Is anybody here coming to the Thanksgiving thing they're doing?
Queen Jack suited. James makes the call. James goes all in. Adam goes all in with the Ace 10. Mike goes all in with his Ace 8. Yosh is going to fold. He's folded Ace Queen. He's folding King 3. Sai's trying to break his folder. George has got the King 9. She's not making the call. Tasso's got the dirty diaper. He's out.
13.
Thanksgiving at my house is like, I have a chance to do this. My grandma bakes like 10 pies. I got turkey.
All right, we got 4 people all in. Rob covers them all. King comes in. There'll be 3 more people out of the tournament.
Tons of gravy, biscuits.
I'm excited to see the flop. You know a king's coming. This is when 3 people drop out in one turn. 100 times. 100 out of 100 it happens. They're splitting this up so Rob could take the whole thing. Watch this. No. He's counting up the chips. Right over there. We got that the main pot. That's the side pot. This is the leftover pot. Here we go. Come on, dealer. Let's see some cards. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Oh, wait. They already did that. Burn them and turn them, baby. Burn them and turn them. I mean, it could be diamond, diamond, diamond. No, we threw out the 9 and the 4 diamonds. There's not that many diamonds left, but I think a king's coming. First card, what do you think it is? A king.
Give me a fucking
Of course. Now, an eight. Adam is rooting for an ace. What he doesn't realize is James actually wins with the ace.
10.
A 6. Here we go, guys, on the river. A club, and Mike's going to take it.
How about a 3 of spades?
Adam, 10 for Mike, 2 for James.
All right.
It's a 6! No good! And shockingly enough, Rob takes down 3 of them. It's like you could predict it. Unpredictable. No one would think that would happen in a shuffled deck of cards in a poker game for free in Stuart, Florida on Sunday night at Hava.
Good game, guys.
look on the Hava website, my favorite hand listed is King 5.
Damn it, Rob.
Yeah.
Good call.
Is mine now?
It's literally
My winning rate is just
Yeah.
King 5.
No, I'm not.
This is now unfair. Rob's got 8,800 chips. Second place is 2,200. Third place is Georgia with 1,800. Zoe's just came in. She's got 1,500. And so there's only 5 people left, and Rob has them all covered. Rob's got 8,800 chips. Rob's got more than half the pot, half the entire chips in the tournament at this point.
She had Queen Jack and flopped the straight.
I'll be here all day. I'll have a show. If you want to come with me.
It's facts.
You're a lady.
That's great.
You're supposed to get whistled at.
No one's stopping.
Everyone have a good night, guys.
I heard. So I think the owner's leaving. Bye, Diego. That's Diego. Diego's taking off. Diego and Dan, and all right, that was funny to me. So you had to listen to it. All right, so Zoe's under the gun with a 5-4. There's 5 people left in the tournament. Yosh is a 7-3. He's out. Georgia's going to ace an 8, ace 8, and she's going to.
No, I won't.
She's going to throw in the call. Tasso is as well. Rob's got a king 2. He's just got to check it down. Here we go. Flop it up.
Wow. Can't believe you set it up.
4-9-8. That puts Georgia in the early lead. Check, check. Georgia has the option. She's gonna throw in a bet. She bets 500. Tasso's out. Rob's gonna throw it away, and Georgia's gonna pick up 400 more chips, putting her solidly in second place. Although the difference between put her in second place. Yosh, Georgia, Tasso all have 2,000 chips. Zoe a little bit behind, but she came in late. There's 5 players. Penelope's rooting for all of them. I've never seen it like that before. She's got her pom-poms going up and down for each and every one of them.
Did you get the red velvet cake?
Penelope, who are we rooting for?
Double stack with.
That was like pink.
Yeah.
Let's put this in perspective. We've got James, and James, we've got Yosh. Yosh is in the blue checkered shirt. Other than that, we've got Penelope's mom, which is Georgia in the green. We've got Penelope's dad, which is Rob. We've got Penelope's brother, which is Tasso. And we got Penelope's sister, which is Zoe. So Penelope will not admit to who she's rooting for. She's rooting for her mom, but she won't say that. She wants her mom to win. I could tell. I know. It's up to Yosh right here, which is 8-5 offsuit. He's going to toss those away. All right, Mama. Big Mama's house has got Jack 3 offsuit, nothing. Tasso's got a 10-9 suited and doesn't play him. Rob's got an ace 10. He's going to steal it from his daughter, as well he should. He makes the call. Zoe checks it. So we're going to put the flop out. The flop's coming out Jack Ace 6. That puts Rob in the early lead. He checks it down. Zoe checks it.
It was so good. Like the meat
6 comes on the turn. Check, check again. 4's on the river. Didn't even play. Check, check again. Rob picks up 200 chips. And Zoe goes crying. Poor Zoe. She's crying. She's not really crying. I'm just trying to make it dramatic for nobody who's listening. All right, 4 or 5 players left, guys. Here we go.
They have 2 things. They have like a beef sandwich, or they have like a pork sandwich. And the beef's not even like, it's like roast beef. It's not good.
What's that place in San West?
Yeah, that place must make some good money because all the cars that park are like Mercedes and
I went
shit.
there once and I was like, what is Miracle? Why are they eating this?
It's like Fresh Market.
For the shredded beef.
It's like,
So Zoe's a small blind at 100. Yosh is the big blind at 200, and Georgia's got pocket 6s under the gun. She's the first to go. She's grabbing some chips. She makes the call.
it's that green
Tasso's out. Rob's gone. Zoe's out. Yosh is pocket twos. What's Yosh going to do at the pocket twos?
Yeah, how do you beat the Ravens and then lose the next game?
We all, dude, when the game is like, when we're supposed to win, they come out and they look like garbage.
All right.
They didn't score a touchdown against the
See if something interesting happens. Maybe we get a 2-6 on the flop. Who knows?
I can't believe how many games they've won, though.
7, 3, king. No good for either one of them, but let's see if there's anyone makes a move here. It's a double check, as you can see. The turn, a nice little queen over there. Yosh makes a check. Georgia realizes she might be good. Yosh makes a bet, and Georgia folds. Georgia could have won the pot, but she didn't put the money in, so Yosh picks up 300 more chips, puts him in second place.
You didn't have any. I let you have it.
Did you just say I didn't have anything?
The blinds are going to go up after next hand. It's 100, 200 at the moment. Un momento, por favor. Yo quiero. Yeah, that's all I got. This is what happens when you let Eric sit by a microphone and talk to basically what he thinks is himself. Yeah. All right, 5 players, guys. Last hand at 1-2. Boom. Shakalaka, I believe it's called. Boom Shakalaka. Cards are out. Tasso's turn to go. Tasso's over in the red. Let's see what he has to say.
Yeah, I actually just saw that.
6-5. What he says is, ain't me. Rob folds without us even knowing. Yosh is going to go take a king queen. Is he going to bet? Is he going to raise? Is he going to watch? What's he going to do?
I do. I love buying presents for other people. I'm the best gift giver in my family.
Oh, hey, I see Luke's out there. What's up, Luke? Georgia's got a king 3, so Yosh makes the call. Georgia checks it. The flop, we got 3 cards coming right over here. A 4, 9, and an 8, which is actually no help to either one of them. Yosh makes a check.
Grew up sleeping on basically planks of wood, so we got basically the hardest bed that you can get, and my back it was awful. It was terrible. It was terrible for like
Yeah, because you have to,
now I'm like,
have
oh,
to like get
everything's
used to
fine.
it. Yeah. I wake up every day and
Zelda, by the way.
sir, check her bet.
Check, check.
And then now she's playing like Animal Crossing. I got one.
Turn. A 10. Again, no help for either one of them. Yosh has got the early lead. Georgia's going to need a 3 or she's going to be losing this hand. There's not a lot of money in the hand. It doesn't really make a difference. A jack comes over there. They're both probably scared. Oh! Yosh picks up the nuts right here. Yosh checks it. It doesn't make a difference. It doesn't actually matter what he does. He doesn't check it. He throws some chips in. Georgia gets out of this hand. There's no way he can make the call. Yosh bet 1,000. Georgia was out. Yosh picks up a $1,400 pot, but literally only makes 200 chips. Big whoop-de-doo. That's right. I said big whoop-de-doo. What do you have to say about that, Penelope?
Wait, what was the black horse?
Just a full $150.
Here you go. Oh, yeah.
And you just go right here and Stewart.
We need like full body. I haven't been to the doctor probably since I did before.
Go do the lap first.
You should definitely be wrong quick. They trick you, they steal your pee. Drink a lot of water.
Did you steal it? While I'm standing there?
Hey, you don't even notice. That's the crazy part. You're like, whoa, whoa.
Why is my bladder empty?
Alright, no, it's not even empty.
11 hands in. We're at the last 5 players of the tournament. We're up to 200, 400. The blinds are going to move up right now. You can see him checking the timer. Rob's going to be under the gun, but Rob needs to sit down or he will be folded. No big deal. He loses a hand. He's got all the chips in the world. He's got almost, what is it, like 50% of the chips? More? Let's take a quick gander. He's got 54% of the chips, of course. Zoe's out.
Get her cards.
Yosh is folding his king 10-4, I'm sure. George with the 10-9 makes the call. Tasso also checks it down. Tasso versus mom. Mom versus son. This is a serious wager right here for the prize pool, which is unbelievably $25. We're going to go check, check, and check. We've got a king, a jack, and a 10. That puts Georgia in the lead, a 72% chance to win. She's got the bottom pair, the pair of nines. Georgia bets 200. Tasso tosses in the call. And then Mike flips up the dealer, another king. It doesn't help either one of them. It just makes Georgia that much stronger. Tasso needs an ace, a jack, or a queen. The river comes. It is the jack, and Tasso takes it. There's two pairs, or a higher two pair, and Tasso sneaks in with the ace.
You win with your stupid ace. What are you calling on the flop? Kings and jacks?
I did this 5 cards. Oh, wait,
I bet on the flop.
Is that counterfeit?
Yeah.
Georgia got counterfeited, and Tasso took the pot. It's not that much, but you got to like beating your mom, right?
But anything besides the jack out there? Or
No?
that's mine. Why
That's
do
a
you
shrug from Penelope, just in case you guys rewatch this. You're laughing at your brother? You're making fun of him? Can't believe she's making fun of him. Oh, my God. That's the meanest thing I've ever heard. I can't repeat that online. Penelope, what are you saying about your brother? Oh, my goodness. I'm just kidding. I'm just giving her a hard time.
I would be the least calm one. I would yell at him.
Stealing games or something.
I would yell at him and then probably beat him in front of the police station.
So Zoe's going to start this hand with a 7-3 and fold it. Yosh has a 5-4. He releases. Georgia 9-3 is no good. 4-2 is no good, and Rob picks up another $200 with his ace-7 off suit.
Are you just playing one deck?
Yeah, we only have one go back. We can only do one deck for the table with extra cards that guides or you can do something crazy and play 2 decks. Whoa.
Let's play Omaha.
Yeah,
All right, so we got the 5 players going here. Their second. This is the 13th hand of the round. Yosh is going to go first. 10-6 suited. Yosh hasn't played in a while. I think he's thinking about throwing the chips in. But rationality took over, and he tosses those away. Georgia makes the call. I don't know what she has, but she does call.
Oh, that changes everything. That is all in.
King 8. Blinds are 204 right now. King 7 suited. Tasso makes the call. Rob also makes the call. Zoe, ace jack suited. Take the raise, Zoe. Zoe just checks, and she could have gotten some people to fold, but she chose not to. She only has 800 chips left, and she could have taken a raise, but did not do it. Let's see if that comes back to haunt her. 5, queen, 7. Rob takes the early lead, 53% of the chance to win this. And that's what happens when you don't take those early raises. You could have gotten rid of some of these people. Tasso's ahead with that 7, but it's not good enough. The queen 10 is the leading hand right here. The turn's going to come out, and it's the 9. It really doesn't help any of them. There's no clubs. There's one club, so the clubs can't come. The only one that can come is the diamond. Everybody checks it. The river's an ace. Had she bet, she would have taken the lead. She would have made a huge amount, but instead she does win a $2,000 pot. As long as she stays into the end, there's no reason to think she won't. Zoe jams for 800. Nobody can make the call. Rob's thinking about it. Should I give my daughter chips? The reality is there's no way he makes the call.
See, I was being nice this whole time and didn't bet.
Oh, it's not.
And he throws away the king, knowing it's no good. And Zoe picks up a $2,800 pot.
Geographically challenged.
What do you have, Zach? Huh?
Zoe picks up. Oh, Rob made the call. He did. He made the call. That's a charity call if I ever saw one. It doesn't matter because Zoe picks up $3,600. That's her new chip stack. She comes in second place. She goes from worst to second. Not too shabby. Rob lost his 50% lead. He now has 7,800, and it's more like 45% of the chips. Still, you want it better than any other player out there, but Penelope doesn't believe you. Get out, kid. Georgia starts out with the suited king in this round. 400 to make the call, but she doesn't want to risk those chips. Tasso's got a 69, dude. A suited 69. He's out. Bob with the 7-5 folds. Easy fold. Same for Zoe.
Except for them, like all of our eyes like change. Theirs are just like
She does only have to call 200 more. She doesn't. She folds and Yosh picks up 200 chips with his queen 4 suited. Big deal. It doesn't make much of a difference, but Yosh, 2,500 chips. He does remain in 3rd place.
I have in the past. Is the arcane set out?
I think so. I haven't played it in a long time, but there was an update when I started it.
Penelope, Penelope.
Yeah, it looks like it's a whole new thing.
I'm not looking. Big one. I might not have one.
Josh, half price.
I like how you say half price.
Sell it. Sell it.
Black Friday sale.
Oh.
So we're going 3 ways to the flop over here. King 6, 10, 6, ace 5. There is a 5 on the flop. So Zoe has the lead right now. 61% chance to close this one out. Check, check, check all the way around. Or does Zoe throw some chips in? She does not. Let's see the turn. Another 7. Not too shabby here. Zoe should know she's ahead right now. Does she make a bet? Zoe, you got to bet that. She checks it. She's giving free cards. No one hits, but that was free money that she gave a shot to Georgia and to Yosh. She didn't. Everyone checks it down. She picks up 1,200 chips.
Wow, family chat.
No, Zoe. She's reaching for chips. You don't bet now, Zoe.
I'm a donkey.
She bets 500. No one can make the call, but that's the worst time to bet. The last time you knew you were ahead. Now you don't. Although everyone checked it around, you're only called if you lose.
Despite it. No, that's gone.
You counted that quick?
1, 2, 3, 9.
Probably do wait. Knowing you, dude, you probably do. He's a smart guy.
See, the computer tells me it's still.
Did you make this program?
Parts of it.
John Jackson?
This is I'm gonna win.
Yes.
16 hands in. Rob's out. Zoe's out. Yosh has a king. It's 400 to make the call. He tosses the cards. Georgia with the queen 8 completes the big blind. So, and Tasso's got the 10-6 suited. So here we go. We got queen 8 versus 10-6. She only has 200 chips left, so I guess she's all in. And Georgia's going to need a queen or 8. Actually, she just needs to hold off a 10 or a 6 or 2 spades. Let's see what goes on over here. We've got a 7, 5, and a 10, so Tasso takes the early lead. She's going to have to pick up one of the 3 remaining queens, or she will find herself in 5th place. That is the nail in the coffin. That is no good. She has no diamonds, and the 10 holds up, and Tasso takes out Mama. Big Mama's house is Big Mama on the rail. Tasso picks up 600 chips. That leaves 4 people. Rob's in first with 7,800. Zoe's in second with 4,200. Tasso and Yosh have 2,000 and change each. And we are ready to rile this thing up.
Kelly, you felt like two. She's like, wait, what a loss. I'm like, I don't know what you would have done. I was really, really early. I yelled. No!
Johnny Depp ran Hunter S. Thompson's funeral.
I heard about that.
That's amazing.
He shot ashes out
As a refresh from Hunter. Hunter's pretty good.
You ever read his
pretty
daily
dope.
schedule?
I mean, I don't know.
Who, Hunter? Oh, 6 o'clock.
Yeah,
Go.
wild.
Joe Rogan said it. They made a song out of it. It's Coke. Yeah, the EDM one.
The, what do you, Shivas? Pretty good. That was,
I literally just heard it the other day because Joe mentioned it. It's a lot of stuff.
interesting character.
He hit the slopes pretty awesome.
He was
He's a great skier.
Queen, diamond, or jack? That's like,
So you could double five diamonds every night. Is your trash still?
7,800 all in. Zoe all in.
even into
7,840 all your chips.
4 to 1. 3. All right, Tasso took another one. Rob's all in. Here we go, guys. Someone is going to be out of this. Well, Tasso, let's see. Tasso doesn't catch a jack or an ace. He will be out of the tournament. There's only 3 people left after this if Tasso doesn't stay around. The flop comes a 5, a deuce, a 6. Nothing out there, Rob. Tasso needs a jack or an ace, or he will be sitting down, kicking out by dad. He'll learn a lesson. Now he's got to have one of the 6 remaining cards. It's a 4, no good. Rob takes out Tasso. That's how you teach your son how to play. Rob's got 10,000 chips. Zoe's got 3,600. Yosh at 2,000 chips. This game, it's a nail biter, people. A nail biter.
ever since like a year ago, they had that free tournament. Anytime they got free, no real like.
I might get the side card.
For the banner? That would be sick. What a goofy
Put a dog in it.
Now, Picasso. That would be funny.
TV with some goggles.
That would be awesome.
Zoe's got pocket kings, guys. Here we go. Let's see what she can do. Tell me she raises. Zoe raises. Tell me you're raising, Zoe. She makes it 1,300. Yosh, Queen Jack, what are you going to do, Yosh makes the call. Here we go. There's 3 people left in the tournament, and my hunch is this is Yosh's last hand. The flop comes down, Jack. 6, 9, not a lot of help. She's going to need one of the queens or jacks that are left. Zoe goes ahead. She takes some chips. She checks it. She checks it. She checks it. She checks it. Yosh isn't, but Yosh goes all in with the jack. Zoe's going to have to make the call. Zoe, you're fired if you don't make the call. That's it. Zoe, make the call. There is no thinking right here. Yosh goes all in for 1,100. Zoe does make the call. He's going to find out the bad news. He's going to need 5 outs. He's got 5 outs to take this one down. And even if he hits one of those 5 outs, Zoe will still have some outs to come back. He's going to need one of the jacks, one of the queens, or running flush or straight. Here we go.
Why? Same result.
Well, you need to program.
A 5 of clubs, no help. There's no help at all. He's going to need one of the 5 cards. He doesn't get it. And Yosh takes a seat. Yosh is done. Zoe comes in second place. They're probably going to chop it up. Let's see if they chop it up or if they play it out.
I think there's also a mountain.
Yeah, they have like a huge park.
Are we playing it out?
You guys gonna play?
I want to go there.
They're splitting it up. They're splitting it up, guys. They're splitting the pot. They're chopping it down. Rob's in first. Zoe's in second. Yosh comes in third. Georgia's in fourth. Tasso's in fourth. Georgia's in fifth. Penelope just sits on the side, sucking her thumbs. Why are you sucking your thumb? Why are you crying over here? You're upset. She's upset. She was upset she didn't get to play. I've never seen a kid cry like this. I'm teasing a child. That's just not acceptable. Ladies and gentlemen, Eric Curry here saying thank you for coming. Thank you for watching Hava Free Poker online right here, Hava Kava, every Sunday night, guys. E-Money, and we are